This is Rolling to Die, episode 132. We have found the betrayers. Can we survive as the Doomcrawlers? Special episode tonight, Thursday. Hit it, DJ. All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I am Mayhem, the Heart's Mates, the head game master and DM, also known as Henry Montney, or tonight, known as Crom Tombcrawl, the purple tiefling, the purple queen of death, the void cleric. And with that, we're going to do a continuation and follow up with the episode of Doomcrawlers, the Betrayers. Now, let's introduce everybody else. Go down the line with our darkest trooper there is. Hit it up, buddy.
I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from secret location, aka my couch, and I'll be playing Ross. No, I'll be playing. I was trying to get it right. Trying to do an Irish accent, but we can't get it right. I'm playing. That's cute. I play Ross Wilberg.
All right, and for our other DJ himself,
for bringing your music and also playing as everyone's favorite Fire Ganassi, Edward Knight. I am DJ Thunderbass.
All right. So, on that note, we last left off. Let me get that shifted so I can get my character sheet ready. Darth Malediction. I'll talk to you later, buddy. But we last left off for our Doom Crawlers. Tori Coyote Con, with the amplified power of Avner the Red Dragon and Ishner, the combo of the Ice Lightning Dragon, feeding power to Tori Coyote Con through his magical rifle, firing it at Crom Tombcrawl, Edward Knight, Ross, and many of the other teammates. With these magical bullets, they're not normal. They're not just one shot boom. There's a boom, all right, but it's always a magical element that is infused into it that makes it hyperly explosive, and you could say. One was directed right to Edward Knight, meant to kill him with a giant ice avalanche when the bullet hit. For Crom Tombcrawl, special lightning one. And for Ross, a fireball one, which missed him. Each round, if it misses or not, wherever it hits, it does an AoE explosion. But it takes a time for a firing. He has to be charged up by a magic user to use these special rounds. while that was happening, Crom Tombcrawl got pierced horribly, bleeding everywhere. Their healer, their cleric. For the rest of the team, they're holding off behind the walls, trying to take cover, except for Edward Knight and Ross. Ross taking the long route through the shadows, going a roundabout to head to his target, the man that's taking the shots at us. Edward Knight is more fixated and focused on Avner. As he unleashes his own magic and his own abilities right at the edge of where they are, doing some significant damage. At the same time, they rebutted and fired right back at us. We last left off with half the team taking cover. Edward Knight in the middle of the field with his arm out, casting a spell. Ross on the far left side of the corner, getting ready to head up to the kingdom of this strange castle in the middle of the borderlands of the Fey world and the regular world. We have this strange 1 mile reach of magic in a unique land that's spread across. Mind you, weird things happen, and this is the place where the birth of magic, such as the mimics, grows. When you all there, you realize each item, each thing has been changed or moved around or shifted, and it's coming alive. Like the birth of mimics comes from this plane, and they shift between the Fae and the regular world. Now, in that, we last left off with the villain's turn, actually. You guys all ended your turns as the villains were getting ready. Before we start that off, though, I need everybody to roll 2d20 for me for rolling to die for our custom show, as we do 1 light, 1 dark. The first one will be light, your second one will be dark if they are not the different colors.
1 is a 3, 1 is a 16, 19.
3 and a 16.
15 light, 16 dark.
All right. Light, dark. And then for Crom Tombcrawl, light and dark, 10 light, nat 1 for dark. Ooh.
Ooh.
She is going to have a bad day. All right, now for the villain. Yeah, they're going. So an 18 and a nat 20. Crap. Oh. Ooh. Well, it's speaking of, that kind of is what we need anyways right now for rolling to die. Let me get... Nope, wrong character. Chrome. Dom. You are here. Holy crap balls. Hello, brother.
I've arrived.
He's alive!
And we have Kit. Perfect.
Wait, I was dead?
Familiar.
No, just
That's right. I'm
was
here.
not expected. And you are Kit. Does Kit have a last name?
Nephron.
Stephron.
Nephron.
There's a skunk outside.
Ugh.
An actual skunk.
Oh no.
And
I
it's
smoke my weed. I know the difference between the smell of weed and skunk. And that is not weed. That's fine with me. It doesn't bug me. I've been sprayed by skunks a lot when I was younger. And my nostrils are pretty damaged from horrible smells. So, be a parent. Change some diapers. All right, Dom. I would like for you to roll 2d20 for me. Your first one will be light. Your second one will be dark, to let me know what those are for your good or bad luck for tonight.
Whew. A 19 for light, 11 for dark.
19 for light and 11 dark. Okay. All right, Dom, if you'd like to introduce yourself,
Mhm.
my brother, before we start the show.
All right. Hello, world. It is I, Dom, Sage the Intelligent, and tonight for Doom Crawlers, I am playing the Rogue Elf, Kit Nephron.
All right. So it's the enemy's turn first. Edward Knight, you're first in line of sight. I need you to do a charisma check for me.
A check, you said?
Wait a minute. Are you asking him to charm the bullets away from him?
No, this one's not a bullet. This one's a magical effect.
Oh, okay.
You said charisma. You
That'd be
said
pretty
charisma
impressive.
check?
Yeah, charisma check, not a save a check.
Hey, 7.
Okay. Randomly, as you head forward and they're firing past, the creature itself appears by you and intimidates with fear. But instead of fear for you, it makes you pay attention directly to him instead of the enemy for a moment. As you see this bronzes, brownish-looking dragon stand up. It's not a full size; it's a young dragon. It's like a wyvern.
Okay.
It looks over at you, and I need you. What's your AC at?
21.
You're so lucky you hit with a 19, and his claw slashes right past you as you step back. Explain to me how you would dodge to this dragon.
I'm going to do a acrobatics just because I'm going to do a backflip away.
All right, so acrobatics check for me.
15.
All right, 15 does allow you to. It won't be a perfect 10 landing, but you'll get that good flip and dodge, and then your landing will be a slight double. So you
It's
jump
fine as
back,
long as I didn't get hit.
right? You see this giant claw comes at your feet and your legs. You jump up and it goes right under you. So you flip back and land on your feet and toes. Little stumbled at first, and you step back and look at him and you grab your weapon. All right. Next on the list, Ross, I need you to do a stealth check for me, and I need to see if you are seen or not. And then for Kit, does a 19 hit you, Kit?
Sadly, it does.
All right, you get hit with a arrow, an ice arrow, and it does 13 points of frost damage as it hits you in the shoulder. You notice that it freezes up your arm a little bit. I need you to do a Constitution save for me to make sure it doesn't freeze your arm. And because of your high roll, you get advantage for this.
All right. Constitution save. Here we go. Okay. A 16 plus 2, 18.
All right. You said 18?
Yes.
Okay. You succeed. As your arm feels like it's freezing at first. And you grab your arm and flex it, knowing your restraints of the trainings that you've done over the years, tightening up your muscles and heating up as you see the ice dissipate and the arrow turn into a liquid. You have a small trickle of blood from it hitting your shoulder, but the arrow itself melts off. Last one of the villains. This is for me. I need to do a Constitution save. Crap. I rolled a 19. Wow. I lucked out on that one. My constitution's a +6. Okay, so Crom looks over. Avner points with his finger right at her. And she stands up and opens her wings up, going, hit me, you son of a bitch. Nothing comes out of his fingers, like a poof. And he just looks over, going, damn it. And she just shakes her head and goes, okay. And I'm going to go do a reaction of chugging one of my health potions, which is the one that Edward Knight gave me last episode right before we ended. Was a greater healing potion, you said?
Yes.
All right, so I gain 18 points back. Didn't get that high, but it was good enough. I also got life domain, that'll help. So, that ends their turn. I need everybody here to roll initiative, please, and see who's going to go first.
27. 16 plus 11.
17 plus 6, 23.
What'd you get, Dom?
17 plus 3, 20.
And
That's
I
pretty
got
definitive.
9 plus 5. So I got 14 for me, which works perfectly. I'm the healer. I should be going last. Crom looks right over at Edward going, I hope you have a plan, because I do too, and yours better be better than mine. And as she says that, it's Ross's turn. Ross, you are on the side. This is your character. You have made it all the way up to here for the last episode. You came across, you jumped over here, right under the bridge, but you said you were cutting up the wall. Now you're within distance and sniping range of the said enemy. As they're now repositioned. Here, positioned, being powered. Oops. Don't fall. And he is just popping over here as you guys are shooting back up this way. Edward Knight, you got a dragon next to you. Ross, it is your turn. What do you do? I need you to roll a perception check if you want to know what you see exactly. Unless you're going off your passive perception. If you do, tell me what your passive perception is, and we'll go
17,
from there.
I got a perception of 24. 17 plus 7.
24, wow. All right. Give me one second.
Ross is a powerhouse.
He is. Gave you those special things for the stats, and man, it makes you look great. So
Yeah, you said the seer's up here in the corner.
Yep, you're up at the very.
I'm down here on the bulwark down here. You said he's up there, so I use perception checks. So can I see him?
Yes, within the high roll that you have, you can see Tori Coyote Con, you see Avner Sindrasil, and you see Ishner of the Forgotten Lands.
Well, I use my elementalist skill.
Being a blood hunter.
Yeah.
All right.
And this allows. I use beckoning of the earth.
And what does beckoning of the earth do? Explain it to me, please.
You create a thin shroud of dust or sand that covers the surface of 5 foot square area, or just a single word. It appears in a handwritten or in patch it on the dirt or sand. I'm basically using it as a smoke screen.
Okay, so you're gonna make it like you have sand around you, like a little sandstorm, kind of.
Well, I was going to make it more look like a smoke screen, like a smoke grenade.
Okay. Does it have a distance on there?
Nope. It just says effective within range. Let's
within
see.
your range. So within your
30.
melee.
The air range is 30 feet.
Okay, with 30 feet. So you can make like a small sand kind of wall shield ahead of you, about within 30 feet. It spreads. You said 5 feet by what?
Just 5 feet.
Just okay. So it's a 5 foot by 5 foot looking a small sandstorm ahead of you. So it'll make it so it's disadvantage for them unless they have advantage. So it'll just make it a straight roll instead. So that's all determination of you and them. So what are you going to do next? That was your first action. You only have one more action, then you get a bonus action. This is rolling
I'm
die.
going to
We are
take
at
a pot. I'm going to
D&D.
take a pot shot at him with my life stealing rifle.
All right, your rifle does two physical attacks of firing. What roll for two pop shots?
I got a 10 and a 7, 17.
17's a miss. The first round goes past Tori. He looks over and smirks at you, points his firearm back at you.
Second
What's your
one's a
second?
20. 13 plus 7.
13 plus 7. Again, even with your shots, they both fly past. His AC is 22. Tori is a little tougher for a reason. All right. With that, you
Yeah,
still
but
have a
the
bonus
guy's
action.
hit dug me. That's the
You
point.
still, yep, you still have a bonus action, which is one more shot if you want, or if you have equipment, you can do something else to your equipment, or you can stealth. You give advantage for stealth because of the smoke screen that you made, the sand screen that
It
you
would
made.
help since you've got one looking directly in your direction.
Up to you. What do you do? You going to fire again, or are you going to try to stealth, or are you going to do
I'm
something
going
else?
to, well, being a sniper, I'm going to stealth because you shouldn't be firing and then staying at the same spot. So I'm going to I'm going to turn on my cloak of invisibility.
All right, that'll be your action or your bonus action, and that'll end your turn. Is there anything you say or do before you end your turn?
It's like, I'll get you next time, you damn bastard.
All right, it was good for those shots, though. You surprised him. He wasn't expecting you to fire at him, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, we fire again. Oh, get him!" And then it is now
As
Edward
I'm
Knight's turn.
as I'm cocking to reload for next round, he hears a clink on the ground from the brass.
Just round hits the ground. You cock it and reload. You get ready. Edward Knight, what do you do as there is a young bronzish-looking dragon to your right? It clawed at you, and you did a backflip and landed, missing. Just
Does
in
an
time.
18 hit?
Yes, 18 is its AC for this young brass dragon.
It's taking 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points. Okay, 14 points of damage. Also, we have a reason Dunn has popped up to say hi on Twitch. Woot! How you doing, Zenta?
For my second attack, it's only got one head, right?
Yes.
Off goes its head. With a nat 20 plus 12, 32 to hit. I'm using my Vorpal Longsword, by the way.
Nice, nice. So, how do you want to do this? And explain to me how you decapitate this young waveling dragon that just clawed at you, and you did a backflip, landed, and you're within like a 5-foot range.
So, after I did the back foot and landed, I did pretty much a dash up towards it. I was slashing at the neck to begin with, and couldn't get it in the first slice, so I decided to do a spin around the back of it. After passing it, spinning around, and then coming around with another attack at the neck again, finally taking off the head.
Okay, so you do this is that he slashes at you. You jump back, do this cool backflip. As you're pulling your sword out, trying to slash, you miss the first slash. You land on your feet and you run at it. As you jump up in the air and it tries to go for another attack, it misses where you are, not realizing you flipping behind it as you swing back and use your Vorpal longsword. As the last thing this young dragon sees is it sees its claw missing the ground, and it sees itself its own head coming down, and it just sees its own chest and its body dropping. Blinking for a few seconds, seeing you standing above its decapitated body, in confusion at the same time, realizing it's done skied. As its
So that was
dragon.
the first action because I got 2 attacks per action.
All right, you missed the first one. You got the second one. You still got one more
No, I didn't.
action.
The first one. It was
Oh, you did.
14 damage.
Okay, that's what it was. Sorry.
It wasn't
So
in
you
that 20, so I couldn't take the head off.
Yeah, but the second one was a nat 20 for the hit.
Yep.
What is your other? You still have other people around now. What are you gonna do?
Who's the next nearest?
Okay, let me check. So next this drive. You end up over here. That golem's dead. There's one big golem still fighting over here. Chrome is over here now. Tiefling sister disappeared. So the golem behind us, and then in front of you, you have other characters, but you have to do a perception check to see what they are. Or what is your passive perception? If it's over 15, then you can see what's ahead of you. What did you
The
get?
dice are not liking me right now.
That's fine. It means they're saving it for the good
I
time.
have a passive of 13. I tried to roll a perception to get higher and rolled a nat 1.
All right, so you look, and right when you look, you get something in your eye, and you're not sure what it is. It might be that little sandstorm that Ross made. It might be just some of the debris from all the explosions around all of you. A little hard to see, so you don't know what's in front of you. So what do you do with your action? If you don't know who's in front of you, you just know there's an enemy ahead of you, which is Tori, but he's within a certain distance, which you can, and you know the positioning of, but it will be a disadvantage for having a hard time seeing.
Last I remember, he was at least 150 away from me.
And since you're fighting and your combat, it has actually moved you to about 130 feet. So you still got that 130 feet distance, but you gained like 20 feet ahead, getting closer.
Okay, I'm gonna need I'm going to need a dexterity save from
That instantly killed the reflection.
him.
Literally, it was bugging me. You said dexterity save?
Yep.
Ooh. I had advantage too. I rolled a 2 and a 3, and I still failed. So what happens to
24
Tori?
points of fire damage from Fireball. It's the only attack I've got that can reach that length.
Tori's looking over after taking those pop shots from Ross, and he ducks down at first. He stands back up, aiming his rifle, and right as Avner and Ishner are about to put their hands on his back to gain him more power, he goes, "No, no, 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 no!" And then right when he tries to pull back, the fireball hits the edge of the wall, consuming him, taking full damage. You can roll that damage. Tell me what that damage is for him.
24 points of fire damage.
All right. He takes 24 points of fire damage, but he has the magical his magical coat. It takes half that damage, so he takes 12 points of fire damage, but he still gets knocked back. Avner takes nothing. He actually gains health. But Ishner takes double damage because he is not immune to fire whatsoever. And he's very weak to it, actually. So he takes 48 damage and gets slammed to the edge. Knocked prone for 1 turn. As you have Avner going, "Oh, I needed a healing. Thank you. Edward, I missed you." As Tori looks over, cocking his rifle, going, So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna fucking shoot him. Okay? I'm gonna blast the fucking bastard.
I'm using my
That's Irish. You want to
my
try?
bonus action to take a swig of my other greater healing potion.
All right, so use your bonus action for that, and that'll end
Yep.
your turn. Okay, is there anything you say before after you end your turn, or you just drink
Nope.
and then?
Just drink.
All right,
No, because I can't really see anything right now. So
you're just like I'm gonna drink. I can't see shit. All right, it's Dom's turn for Kit Saffron.
Right.
You're behind everybody else. You have a slight bit of cover of a like an edge of a wall, so no one's been able to shoot at you yet, and no one's seen you because you were the one that hid after everything. So what do you do, Sage the Intelligent, as Kit? You're high elf, or is that wood elf? It's a wood elf, isn't it? I'm a tiefling. You're a wood elf. Dark Trooper, what race is your character?
He is human.
Okay, so he's human, and then we got a fire ganassi. So we got a whole group of different individuals.
Let me double check real quick.
All right, Sage the Intelligent,
Yep.
what do you do with Kit?
A Valorant human.
Variant human. Okay.
Variant human.
Okay. Let's see. So you said I'm behind everyone. So
Yeah, you have like a wall ahead of you, so you actually have some cover to as you were stealth is what you last did at the end of your turn of last week.
uh-huh.
So what are you doing now that you've seen all these people firing at each other? They're all distracted. No one knows you're around right now. Everybody's kind of distracted.
Okay, so where am I standing at now on the board?
You need a laser pointer, dude.
I have one, but my daughter took it.
You can't blame your daughter for everything.
She literally took it. I see it. I'll go grab it in a minute. But your character's right here.
You need to get you one of them cartoon finger pointers.
I have a couple laser pointers.
It's one of those like a collapsible ones that has your actual pointer on it.
That'd be cool. All right, so what are you going to do, Kit? You're right here in this area. There is still one giant golem that is moving around. No, he's not. He's dead now. You guys blew it. You blasted him. So he's down. You have ahead of you. You got to look for a perception check. You want to find out where you are ahead. You're over here, though. You have.
Yep. I'm gonna roll for perception first before moving
Yeah,
forward.
50 feet before your next enemy of any choice. And then another 70 feet, it would be to other characters.
6 plus 14, 20.
All right, a dirty 20. You look ahead past Edward Knight. And you see the whole chaos and destruction running around. The explosions, the bullets hitting the ground.
Kind of bright.
Right? He's like, oh, pretty, bright. And then you've seen a dragon get it decapitated, a young dragon. You've seen Edward Knight just looking around and drinking a potion. You look past him. You see this dark, mechanized-looking machine standing at the bridge, looking in rage. And you see smoke burrowing off its back. And its eyes light up green. And its chest start pulsating like it's alive. You see it moving closer to you, and it's about 50 feet away, but it's moving every step about almost 5-foot steps. So it's right now turning into about 40 feet away. And then you look past that, you see a few other creatures, like young dragons. You even see Ross for a moment before he disappeared and turned invisible. When you looked up ahead, you've seen the tower where Tori Coyote Khan is trying to get his rifle ready again as he's been cooked for a moment, thanks to Edward Knight. As you see Avner laughing and chuckling, and they're about 150 feet away from you right now for those characters. No, a little long for you're further than that, so about
Hmm.
155 to 160 feet for you from that distance. But you're 50 feet to 40 feet away from the mechanized thing that's walking across the bridge, heading towards you guys right now, and seems like a big threat. So, what do you do in your choices or actions?
Hmm. Let's see. For this one, I think I'm gonna have. I'm gonna go straight.
I'm gonna go straight. All right. How many feet do you got for your movement?
Okay. For a movement, I have 60 feet.
Wow. You can reach right up to him, or you can hang up to the high ground right around here and fire from down as it's hanging up to about here.
But
So it's
yeah, we're in that.
so you're 20 feet away from this mechanized machine. You still got about 20 feet of movement, so you can either get up real close or you can shoot from a distance for now.
Shooting for distance. Let's go for the distance.
All right, you have your magical crossbow. Mind you, you have to roll a
Right.
d6 for your magical crossbow by what element it is firing, as it's your magical unique crossbow.
All right. I gotta roll d6. Okay, for the attack. But let's roll for. I'm getting ready to roll for hit. Let's see what we got. Right. We got ourselves a 16 plus 5, 21. That's
Okay,
21 hit.
at 21 does hit, but you got to roll a d6 for the element that the weapon is firing with.
All right. Roll for the element. Here we go.
What element
We
for
have a
your magic?
5. We have a 5, and I'll be
All right,
using.
so holy damage. Because 1 is fire, 2 is ice, 3 is electric, 4 is necrotic, 5 is holy, and 6 is earth vines, like rose vines. But good thing you did choose holy. The sheer fact is, the machine you're fighting is kind of like a undead living machine. As it's walking towards
Hmm.
you, you're hitting with this damage. The holy damage will do double damage compared to your crossbow. So
Ooh.
your crossbow hit, you got to do the damage for, and then for the holy damage, you got to roll a d10 for me, and then that will be doubled by whatever you roll.
All right. Here we go. Rolling point. Once I get really. Oops. Oopsie. Which one is it? Yeah, it's that one. Here we go. All right, roll for d10 and it double damages. Okay. Ooh, all right. I have a 7 plus 5, 12.
Oops. 12 for damage
Mm-hmm.
for your regular crossbow. And then
Yes.
the holy damage, roll 1d10 for me, please.
All right. That was damage. You told me roll d10, right?
Yes, now this is the holy damage on top of the regular crossbow damage.
Oh. So roll a d10, correct?
Yep.
All right. Just confirm. Okay, this one's a 6
All right, so it's going to
plus
turn to a
5.
12 because holy damage is a double damage for this creature that you're
Ooh.
fighting.
Ooh-wee.
So you can choose to keep the element your weapon is at when you fire again, or you can choose to change it again. But so far, you know that this is the double damage one because the machine you're fighting is necrotic, and the ability you're using is holy, which does the opposite of damage. That also means that if you have holy and you get hit with necrotic, you take in some damage.
Hmm.
So you see it get this. Now, where do you fire this crossbow bolt at this mechanized machine?
Directly to the torso.
All right, you shoot into the torso where it's pulsating this green light. As you hit it, you see the holy light blind through the chest of it, and just burn. And you see smoke coming out of its chest as it screeches in pain for a moment, grabs at its chest, and looks up confused at you. You still got a second fire with this crossbow, and then you have a bonus action. So what's that? Are you going to fire again?
I'm firing it one more time. All right, let's roll. Let's see what roll to hit. What we get? Booyah! Net 20 plus 5, 25.
All right. Now roll for a holy damage and your normal damage.
All right. For holy damage, a 6. And for regular damage, a 7.
7 plus what for your crossbow? That's the regular plus.
I'm sorry. Each plus 5 for both. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So you heard it. Now where are you hitting it with the second shot?
Now this one is it's going directly into the chest.
Okay. All right. It's going directly in the chest. Okay. So another shot right in, glows bright again as you hear the machine get confused and enraged, and you see the smoke billowing out even more. You see it slam down at the bridge and look up at you, and the smoke, and its eyes glow green and angrily, and it starts stepping closer to you. Now you have a bonus action, and then that'll end your turn. What is that bonus action?
Ooh, that is a good question. I think what I'm going to do is roll for stealth. Okay, a 13 plus 15, 28.
28 for stealth. Okay. You throw your cloak over your head and disappear. I have to roll for perception for this thing to see if it still sees you or not. It rolled a 29. It saw you. Even with you turning invisible looking, it knows its direction of where you are. It doesn't know exactly, but it knows you are in this vicinity. But is there anything you save before you end your turn, or you just stay quiet?
Stay quiet.
Okay. All right. Now it is Crom Tombcrawl's turn. As she heals those points, she is going to cast Healing Hands on herself as well. Where is it at? Here it is. Nine points. Okay. I gain 9 points plus the life domain. And I start heading forward. That, heal. And I'm going to move forward about 25 feet. Jesus, I love you. Portal. Okay. Chrome Tomb Crawl flies over you guys. As Kit, you look up and you see a purple winged woman flapping right at this thing. You see me pull out my flail. And as I pull out my flail, you see it sparking with lightning.
Wouldn't this be an opportune time for the sniper that's trying to kill us take a pot shot at the winged woman in the sky?
Oh yeah, there's a lot to, but he gets a reaction too. But it's after I get to do something. If I fail this swing, there's gonna be a problem. There it is. Roll. Finally. Okay, 17 and plus. Wow. Yeah, 12 my plus. Okay. How much damage? I'm doing 10 points of damage to this thing, smashing into it with my flail. And then also the lightning damage, which is a plus 8. 6 points of damage extra on top of that of lightning damage. As it steps back for a moment, she lands on the bridge. I get one more physical attack with my weapon. I rolled a nat 1. Crap.
Ooh.
So Chrome Tomb Crawl comes out of nowhere looking cool as
player.
hell at first, flying right over Kit and right over Ross and Edward Knight. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I can take this thing out. Whack! You're my bitch. I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, shit, you stepped on my weapon. As she goes to swing and she hits the first time, the death check machine stands up and drops one leg back down right on her heavy balls. Yes, I said that. Her flail with 3 spiky balls swings under on the ground of the feet as it steps down with all its weight holding as she yanks and falls on her face, going, "Oh shit! Damn it!" While falling on her face. Well, only 1 point. 1 point of bludgeoning damage to her nose, busting her nose, a little trick of blood. And I get a bonus action left still, so she gets up. Oh, this is not going to end well. And she sees the machine of the death check of Necros. And I'm going to go for one more swing and hope that I hope. Okay, yeah, 19 plus 12. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with the 31. And then how much damage am I doing? I am doing that's doubled, so 19 becomes 18. 18 damage plus the D8. 4. So 22 damage altogether to this machine as it zaps a little bit and steps back, finally releasing one weapon for me to hit with another weapon. And I look over going, "Come on, you big mean son of a bitch, I'll fight you." And that'll end her turn. That's all I can do for her. It's now their turn. So where next character real quick. Edward Knight, I need you to do an intelligence save.
A 10. Ooh.
Oh no. You look ahead and you swear you saw the castle turn into an old memory. Some form of a training facility or area where you had someone of great respect that you're seeing instead as your brain feels like it's seeing something else that you have no control over. What would that thing be that you saw many years ago that you were excited to see and wanted to run up to, but you were too young back then?
Um,
Some sort of parade? Was it meeting a king or a queen? Was it meeting your first master, old friend, seeing running up to see one of your family members to hug? What was it that Edward Knight would be seeing at this moment as he has failed his intelligence save?
the first large house he moved into.
You look over and see the first large, beautiful wooded house that you moved into that was made of a magic
Fire
wood.
Ganassi in a wood house. It's such a good idea.
Yeah, well, as I was saying for Fire Ganassi, as a magical wood that can't be burnt. As you see your family members opening the door, waving, 3 of them. Who is those 3 people that you see that have come out of that door? What does Edward Knight imagine?
Sees his mother, his father, and his younger sister.
You really are stoked to want to go and say hi and get there as fast as possible to see your family. What do you do in that moment? As this just happened to you, she shook your head. It's going to force you to automatically do one reaction, which is your movement. What's your max speed?
It is 30 walking.
31.
And he also has 30 flying.
You fly and land right past the giant machine, right over him, landing about 15 feet behind him. But you land within 5 feet of this weirdest looking giant shaking mushroom. A burnt giant cinder of something on the right, but your left is this weird looking mushroom. It keeps shaking. And it shakes more the closer you get to it.
Hmm.
But there's nothing else you can do at the time as you land there, seeing your mother, father, and sister, hoping to see them again after all these years. That ends his turn for Avner doing mind illusion. I did throw his special custom one because I don't have his full character sheet. I only have half, so the other half I had to write myself. So I gave him some mean extra spells that are a little custom. Memory twists, kind of like a false Hydra. Because he is a red dragon and he's very great.
Mhm.
Okay. Tori, who really? So Chrome Tomb Crawl telling you guys she got this, that she's some big badass purple queen of death, hits this giant machine talking crap. Here comes another bullet. She already still bleeding from the first one. It finally heals up, gets hit in the other shoulder, just knocks and flies back to the ground, taking 14 plus the 15 extra lightning damage just strikes across so 29 damage. 29 damage just strikes right through her of lightning. And this bullet rips right through her, knocking her on the ground. While this is happening, the death machine gets to do its move. A reaction. Stomp. Right on Chrome. Oh, I'm so lucky. A 3 or a 5. And it's dark for this one, so it's a 5 with a 10. So 15 miss. Wow. Chrome sees this giant, heavy-looking mechanical foot coming to slam down with these claws, slashing right down as she rolls over, does a barrel roll on the ground. Do a barrel roll. Holy shit, holy shit. That thing with a hut, as it would have did natural 50 damage plus a d20 die. That would have hurt. Tori reloads. And he looks over. Can you guys help me, or can I get a little bit extra help, please? As you hear Avner, hey man, I'm here to spread whatever chaos I can, but not can't always help you like that. We have rules. I'm dealing with Edward right now. You deal with the other guys. It's your job. As Tori looks over at Avner going, oh, I guess it is, but damn. And he looks over at Ishner. Ishner is still knocked prone, going little circles and Tweety birds flying over his head. Oh shit.
Steam coming off his body.
His body's still smoking from what you did to him.
Tiny little flame still left on the tip of his hair.
What hair he has left. He was a dragonborn, but he was a hybrid mix of a blue and white dragon, which was ice and lightning. The hair he did have on his head is gone. It was a little mohawk. No more. He was bald now. He gets up though, spends his action to stand up, uses his bonus action to cast a healing spell on himself of a healing hands, which is his what's it called? Gimme, thank you. Cantrip. There we go. Words. He gains 15 points of health back. He looks over, angry, enraged, as his feet are at the ground. You see ice starting to appear with spiking of lightning a little bit. He looks over to Avner, going, "I think I'm gonna do something different. They think I'm just some little frosty, sparkly dragon." He smiles at Avner. "I think they need to see what a real dragon's like," as he transforms and uses his last action. You see this little bluish white dragon rip in asunder and transform into this big blue angry. Oh, there goes one guy. Let's just put you down here. Nothing else knocks over. Yay! He didn't break. Abner's here. You're over here. You were here. Now you're there. We shifted you to here from what happened in the actions. You're back shooting. You're over here laughing. Turns to a big dragon. Slams down to this distance and ends his turn. As he'll be like a bluish dragon with some white stripes across him. That'll be his transformation. Ends his turn. Avner's last thing for him. Crap. So, anywho, Crom's just getting back up. And just looks up and sees this strike bolt of red lightning. You just hear Crom going, "Oh shit, Avner, did you really have to use that move?" And hits her for 29 points of red lightning damage of the Spear of Sindrasville. And she drops to her knees. Jeez, how many health do you have left? You have been ripped up. Your guys' healer's getting pwned. 73 points out of 263. She is at 1/3 health. And just fried for a moment, going, "At least the wounds are sealed, but holy shit." Their turns are done. It's now the machine's turn of the Death Jack of Hell. No, Death Jack of Necrotis. 13 plus 13, crap. Crom, as she's saying, "I hope nothing bad happens," she gets bitch slapped, flying right at either Ross or Edward. And actually, all three of you are all within each other. Shit. I need each of you to roll a d6. I need to roll a d6. Whatever number is closest is the one I'm flying at.
4.
4 for you. What'd you get, Dark Trooper? And what'd you get, Sage the Intelligent? Roll 1d6. I got a 4. 4. You both. Sage the Intelligent. Roll a d6 for me, please. Hilarious. You rolled a 4 too. I got a rock. All right, Dom, what'd you get? Dom, I can't hear you. Did you mute yourself?
No, he's not muted because he's getting signal. It's showing he's getting signal.
I just can't hear him.
Mm-hmm.
Dom, what'd you roll for a d6? If not, type it in the private chat.
Oh
Or-
man,
There you are. I can hear you now.
There, we can hear you now.
I rolled a 6. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
All right, so Dom's the only one okay then. Ross and Edward Knight, you see this purple winged woman flying at you both.
Well, I
You're
don't.
both
I don't.
invisible. Oh yeah, you don't. You're blind as shit. Ross, you get hit first as you look over and go, "Oh shit!" And then it's gonna. I need to do acrobatics or athletics to see if you're gonna catch me or you're gonna dodge me. But Edward Knight, you're blind, so you're gonna have disadvantage. So roll acrobatics or athletics to see if you're gonna be hit by me or trying to catch me or dodge me.
I
Well,
got
not necessarily blind. I'm
Yeah,
mesmerized, looking at something
6
different.
plus 16, 21.
All right. So are you dodging or are you catching?
Catching.
All right, you're gonna jump up and try to catch Edward Knight. What'd you roll? You got disadvantage, Edward Knight.
She has all the gold. I gotta catch my client. I gotta catch my client.
I
Right.
rolled a 16 plus 9, or 6 plus 9, 15. Sucks I had disadvantage. My other roll was a nat 20.
Oh man. So Chrome flies past. Ross jumps up to catch, but still so much momentum is she still flies into you two. Edward Knight and Ross, you both land with me on top of you. My big purple voluptuous ass right in Ross's face and big giant purple titties right in Edward Knight's face. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then each of you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from us landing together. You ever been hit so hard by a booty that it hurt you?
Yes,
Oh, you did
that's
now.
actually what the whole point of the anime Keijo is all about.
That freaking anime. I swear to God. When Zenta showed me that anime, I was just, are they booty bumping people to death? Like, is
Yeah,
this a
and
thing?
it's an actual sport.
I mean, I could do it. I got a butt. I got one hell of an ass, but that's
In
not the
technicality, it's called butt wrestling.
I'm not into that. No.
They actually made a reference to it in that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
That's even worse. I love it though. Go with it.
All
right.
is basically it, so he gets to dress in both male and female clothing.
All right. So you guys get Crom's naughty bits in your guys' faces for a moment as she tries to get back up, taking severe damage. Mind you, you guys are still hit with a bit of blood because she's just covered in blood. Okay.
Oh wait, that means you have to do a dexterity since you ran into me. Both of you do.
Well, I'm immune to fire, so for me it does nothing.
And
I
I have
actually
fire.
might heal. Shit. Let me roll for fire damage. I roll 5. I gain 5 health. My character gains health from fire.
Since you ran into me, Dark Trooper, you got to take a dexterity save as well.
He slammed next to you. So he, as long as he's within like
Is
a
he
certain.
still within if he's still within 5 feet?
9 plus 12, 21.
No, he's close. Yeah, you're right. He is. So yeah, he does take it.
I got
You take
21.
roll 1d6 of damage to yourself. Oh wait, you said 21?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You're good then.
Mhm.
You don't
Plus, I
burn.
have fire resistance because of my fire ring.
Okay, there you go. Even better. Because of your firing and your magical trench coat, you're perfectly fine. You're more surprised that you got a purple ass in your face.
Yeah, because when anyone that comes within 5 feet of my character has to take a dex save because I have an aura of fire around me.
He's always hot. All right, back to the top. It is Chris for Ross Wildberg. You have me on. I just rolled off you guys, and I apologize. What do you guys do now that we're all standing like within 5 feet from each other?
Well, first of all, I grab her and put her behind the wall to keep her in cover.
You guys are not near a wall at this moment, except for a little cover that's right by you guys, but it's only like 2 feet, maybe 3.
It's still cover, so I'm still going to drag her over and put her in there and say, keep your head down, boss lady.
All right, she'll let you get a little close with it. But she just looks at me and goes, "I'm not putting my head down. You can't tell a queen what to do." And
Well,
she
that
smiled.
queen, and I look over at her and go, a bullet a bullet doesn't care if you're a queen or not.
And she looks back, going, "True, true. All right, let's kill these fucks." You have a giant machine in front of you that's about 15 to 20 foot tall. Uh, I'd say 20 tons more or more. Very heavy.
Wait,
You
it's a
see it right
machine. You said it was a machine, right?
giant machine, yes. Oh no, yeah, Edward Knight's perfectly fine for the sheer fact that he was actually ahead of us. So I was wrong about that one. So Edward Knight's fine. It was just Ross got hit. That's even better. Oh, that means I got a -5 points. Damn it.
That means I also have to add 4 points back to myself.
Yep, you're right. Add 4 points back to you. I -5 points for myself. Because I just looked at the map and I'm like, aha, we did move you somewhere else.
Yeah, I got mesmerized. Remember, I'm not necessarily blind. I'm seeing something completely different.
Absolutely right. Thank you for correcting me. All right, Ross, what do you do as you are within 5, 10, about 65 to 70 feet away from your target?
Well, first I hit it with the hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark. Ooh. Now, do I have to do anything, or does that just automatically?
That's an automatic one.
All right, you hunter's mark, Tori, Coyote Con.
You have. I'll explain it to those who don't know. You magically mark one creature you can see within range, range is 90 feet, as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra D1d6 focus force damage on target whenever you hit it with an attack roll. You also have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival check you make to find it. When your target hits 0 before the spell ends, you can take an extra. You can take a bonus action to move to the mark and mark a new target within range. And
Okay.
the next one's the higher level spell. So that's one action. I now will throw a perception check to see, is he still in the same spot? So yeah, I'll throw a perception check. Oh, that 20 plus 7, 27.
All right, you definitely see your target.
I now hit it with my rifle.
All right, you got advantage for your shot now because you can see him perfectly.
Oh, come on. 19. 20.
19. 19 does not hit, but you still have another shot.
Still have advantage.
Yep.
Finally, 24.
All right, you hit. Explain to me where you shoot, as he half his body is covered from the stone, but his other upper body is fine.
I hit him in the eye.
You shoot him right in the eye.
It won't kill him, but it'll definitely hurt him.
Oh yeah. Well,
Doing 3 plus 6, so 16 points of damage, plus an extra D1. Oh, come on. 17 points of damage. That's bullshit.
so the 17 points. That's fine. That's good. You are hitting him in the eye. He's pissed. He's hurt. But
now he has one eye, and it's his good eye too.
Right. You notice though, as you hit him, you see the bullet push out and heal. As he takes that 17 points of damage, he gains back 3 points of health, which makes so his eye comes right back. And he just blinks and he looks at you with anger and goes, "You're my competition."
And I look at him back at him. It's like, darn Skippy, darn Skippy, little one. And as I cock it my rifle to pop as I pop out the spent shell, and just waving at him, it's like, this got you.
As he's
As
enraged.
as I give him a very rude British hand gesture.
Nice. All right, blue, red, got the dragons up, got their stats. ACs are wow. Okay,
And
Abner's
do I still have a bonus action?
still have a bonus action.
Then I move. I move away to a different position.
Your movement is separate, but if you're using bonus action for stealth, that's what you'd be using it for.
No, okay, then I'll do it for that then. So I'll do a stealth check. 13 plus 17, 30. I'm practically invisible. Actually, I am invisible.
All right, so you're over here. No one can see you with distance of fire in from here.
It's like, damn it, where the fuck did he go?
Right up here. You just disappeared over here. This machine got wrecked for a moment. I'm down here fighting it. After you hitting me, Dom's up here. Dom's right here. Okay. That ends your turn. Is there anything you saved for you on your turn?
Stubborn bastard, ain't he? And
All right, now it is Edward Knight's turn.
Okay, what do I need to roll to be unmesmerized?
Where is my... You need to do a wisdom save, and it has disadvantage.
Okay. Ugh. 7 plus 3, 10. If only it didn't have disadvantage. The other one was a 20.
Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, it's
I'm still mesmerized. I can't do anything.
Avner's been working real hard on this spell just for someone as dangerous as you.
At least I got another action. I can try again.
All right, try again to shake it off.
Nope. This time it was worse. Oh.
You use your movement
3
speed.
plus 3, 6. Oh.
You use your movement speed to head forward, but as you do, you notice that giant mushroom shaking.
Well, I don't notice it. I can't see it. I see something completely different.
True. So you're gonna have, it has advantage for what's gonna happen, and you have disadvantage. This is knocking on wall. Are you serious? Wow. So I had advantage, and I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 2.
Mm.
This thing goes to doing a shake explosion, getting ready for it to you, and it doesn't coax you to get close enough, but it still does its explosion. So I need you to do a Constitution save for me and see, which is going to be a straight roll for you.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it with this disadvantage?
Technically, it might be, but but if you have advantage, it's going to be disadvantage instantly. Or I mean, straight roll because it'll be disadvantage.
No, I don't have advantage.
Okay, so then it will be sadly disadvantage. Shit.
Oh,
I thought you had advantage.
9
Nope.
plus 9, 18.
You just lucked out.
Oh.
The threshold is 18. As this thing erupts right next to you. But you're just standing just far enough away as you're walking and wanting to see your family. An explosion blows next to you, and you're just like, whoa, wow, the wind's blowing really hard.
Yeah, because I see a lush open field, a nice large wood cabin, and my parents and my family in the doorway. I don't see anything else.
Yep. So now you're going to be doing your movement speed.
And you said movement separate from bonus?
It's just by itself. Movement is its own thing.
Okay, then I still have my bonus, so I'm going to try and break free of this one more time.
All right. You just headed up the steps as you did that. So
Huh, 15 plus 3, 18.
you just break free. As you just land up at the first level and you look to your left and your right, and there's two dragons getting ready to breathe fire on you. Of dragon's breath, not regular fire, which is a different kind of damage. You finally come to and you have control now.
I'm
So,
going to use my reaction to drop into my shadow.
all right. Roll acrobatics or athletics to see if you're fast enough for the breaths to hit you or not as you're dropping down.
Okay.
Wow. Seriously? Come on. I rolled 3 plus 7.
A 6 plus 9, 15.
You get down as these breaths go right over your head as you right through this hole. Mind you, can only be down there for so long while the enemy knows where you are. They can just dispel you and you'll pop back up, so be mindful of who knows the spell.
Well, I was mainly wanting to do it for
Yeah, dodging reasons.
popping that and pop out of someone else's shadow.
That you can do when it's back to your turn.
Yep.
All right, so you did that for yours. You're technically off the board for one turn.
Yep.
All right, Dom, for Kit. What does Kit do now as you are standing watching this giant mechanized thing fight Crom on a bridge, and then you've seen Edward Knight run up a wall and then just disappear in the shadows? And then you've seen your one buddy Ross fire off his rifle and then disappear. And you swore you saw him, and the second you blinked, he was gone.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna say that Kit's gonna help Crom. So let's see what we're gonna do here.
You can fire the crossbow again, or you can. Do you got any magic or spells or abilities? You got your weapon, but a scimitar is not going to do much against this because slashing does not do too much unless you're very accurate with certain things. Your crossbow is doing a lot more, and unless you have any abilities or skills. Your guy is just a very stealthy assassin type.
The only thing I can think of that's really nothing special in particular that could help would definitely be sneak attack.
Okay. So you will get sneak attack because I am distracting the hell out of this giant mechanized machine of death as it's swinging back and forth with its giant claws and chains. It does not pay attention and or notice you anymore. It is focused on the big purple lady. Come on, you bitch.
Oh,
Fight
wow.
me, you giant robot of doom.
All right. I'm gonna roll for the sneak attack. All right. Let's see
You
what
have
we got.
advantage with sneak attack, by the way.
Oh, that means I have to roll 20. That means I have to roll 20 d6. Advantage. Now, if I'm rolling 10 d6s, what does it mean if I have advantage?
When advantage means you get to roll twice. You pretty much roll 2d20 instead of 1d20. You take the higher of the two. Whatever the highest one is you choose. You leave
All
the
right.
other.
All right.
So if you roll a 16 and an 18, you would choose the 18 over the 16. and then you take that 18 plus whatever the number is that you needed.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the d6s. Then I roll the d20s for the advantage.
All
Okay,
right.
here
So
we go.
what? What do you? What did you hit with?
Let's see. This is the sneak attack I rolled. Let's see.
You have advantage with the roll for the attack.
Okay, let me count these.
So it's your crossbow, whatever your crossbow is. That's the hit DC. And it'll be like a high number, especially because your character is dexterity based. So you should have definitely high number for crossbow.
All right, all right. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for hit, but I got this. I rolled for sneak attack already. So
Yes. What was
let's
the?
see.
Was it
For for sneak attack, it's 3, 3, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 1.
those are damage?
Yes, those for damage with sneak attack.
Okay. All right. You did significant damage. It's still with a holy damage as well. So you get to roll another D10 on top of that damage, which becomes double.
Okay,
Nice.
D10. Here we go. Oh man. For a D10, I rolled a 7.
7. Okay. With a 7, that's the severe damage to it. Turns to 14. You see the machine's eyes flicker for a moment. It's not dead, but it is severely hurt and does not like being shot by you. So it takes that extra damage because of that high roll you did on top of that. Okay, you still have one more fire. Would you like to do that with another crossbow fire?
Definitely.
All right, then fire away. One more shot.
All right. 14 plus 5, 19 to hit.
19 hits. How much damage are you doing?
All right, let's do it. For damage, it is 3 plus 5, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. All right, did you roll that D10 as well of extra damage for the holy damage?
All right, for a D10, here we go. For that one, I rolled an 8.
All right, so it turns to a 16. So 16 damage on top of that. Yeah, you're the one that's actually done the most damage to this thing so far, and you keep hitting it precisely. It's taken significant damage. It's about halfway now, and it keeps sparking this green lightning all around it. And you see the engine pushing out more black smoke, which turns into this giant AOE of poisonous gas. Chrome just barely makes her Constitution save, as the poisonous gas doesn't affect her too much. Anybody with an AOE of this will take a Constitution save. So, and it'll be with disadvantage if you're in the cloud directly. All right, Kit, what is the bonus action you do before you end your turn? You still got a bonus action, and then that's the last thing you can do.
Let me have a look. Let's see. We got cunning action, fast hands. So for bonus action, they have cunning action, and the other one's called fast hands.
Okay. So what do you do?
So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll just go for stealth for now. I'm not gonna use bonus action. I'm gonna roll for stealth. He should therefore keep his distance. I'm gonna roll for stealth. A nat 20 plus 15, 35.
All right, so you fire off these two crossbow shots, messing this machine up as it's trying to swing at Crom. And she looks over, thanking you, and then when she tries to look over to say thank you, you disappear. She's like, "Where the fuck did he go? Oh,
He
is
speaks
everybody leaving?" And she looks over where Ross is. Ross is gone too. And she's like, "Oh shit!"
uh,
And she
in
looks
the
over
air.
at Edward Knight.
Kit
She's
will
like,
speak. He says,
"Mel,
"Shh, you're welcome. Just keep quiet, okay?"
oh great! And now I'm hearing voices of Kit. Did Kit die? Is he a ghost? Is he hunting me? Oh shit! Did
I'm in
everybody
stealth
die?"
mode. I'm in stealth mode, Chrome. Just know I'm here.
It's just funny for perception because literally all of you disappeared in some kind of formality, and she doesn't see any of you. So it's her turn now. Freaking out, heals herself, and then with her last action, she's going to go with swing with her weapon. A 10 plus. Where are you at? 12. So a 22. So she swings and hits this machine in the knee, buckling its knee a bit more, doing how much damage? 18 damage altogether. All right, that ends her turn. So all she can do is she healed herself and then she hit this thing. She only gets one action. It is now the machine's turn and the enemy's turn. Edward Knight, you are invisible and disappeared for a moment, so you can't hear or what's going on yet. Um, Avner walks up, looks around, and goes, "So you're all gonna just hide and run away? I guess I gotta burn all of you a different way."
Well,
And
technically, I could. I can hear through the shadows.
yeah, so you probably could hear this to that point as he starts transforming into his ancient red dragon. And you have an adult blue dragon on the field and an ancient red dragon on the field now. Crap. After transforms, slamming down right on this bridge part right here, right in front of where you are. Oh crap! Nothing broke. Surprise. I wonder what fell. Edward Knight's back on the field. Kind of. As he slams down, obviously makes a big ruckus. You see parts of the ground and wall and break and shatter and smash with the weight of this heavy, angry red, full ancient dragon. Smirking. Where are you, Edward? And so he's going to do a AoE blast of dragon breath of everything in front of him, which, Edward, you're fine. The machine has to take damage, but so does Crom because it's dragon's breath, not regular fire. Urgh. Yeah, a good Constitution save, 18 plus.
Nice thing is, I have. If I were getting hit, I have advantage against any breath weapons.
You do. Crom succeeds. The death check of Necrotus fails. It turns back and gets hit by this whole full dragon's breath. Where's your dragon's breath at for you? There it is. 91 damage plus 2066. Holy crap balls. A DC of a 24 save. Oh, wow, I just passed with a 24. But this death check of Necrotus fails. And how many D6s is that? Oops, that one. Okay, so 121 damage right to this Death Jack of Doom. How does Avner want to do this to his own machine that was guarding the building? Technically, it was supposed to be Chrome's, but it's not Chrome's anymore. And she goes, "You were my favorite," as it gets just gone right in front of her. And she just, "At least you were a good wall." As we'll say in the storyline of her looking up in the Death Jack of Necrotus wakes back up from its possession, realizing it's attacking the one that brung it there to protect and be guarded. It turns around and realizes his giant dragon breath and uses it as a shield to protect Crom, but in doing so, inerts and shuts it down. But there still is the cloud of death, the poisonous fog around me. I still got to roll a Constitution save on that. Yeah, wow, I failed that one. I take 13 points of poison damage. As she starts, her lungs fill up with this black smoke. It's like a tar in her lungs. And she starts coughing up blood instantly. Okay. Damn, Abner just fucked everybody up. Okay, because it's a big AoE, I still need Ross and Dom to both do Constitution saves. Mind you, you're invisible and you are having a high ground. You do have advantage for both of you. But you have to exceed at least a 20.
Oh, good coincidence. I got 21.
You lucked out. What about you, Dom? What did you roll? As this giant fire burst is coming right at you guys.
Oh man, I rolled. This for advantage, right?
It is.
16 and an 18, so 18 plus 2, 20.
You just passed the threshold. As this giant fiery red lightning blast hits across the whole field, you and Ross both jump up at the right time as it just strikes under your guys' feet. You see it graze across and hit this Death Jack of Necrotus. As it turns around and gets zapped by this red fiery lightning, you see it just turn into like a rusted dust and fall apart right in front of Chrome. As she's trying to cover with her wings, going, "Holy crap, holy crap." Oh, what the? Thank you? Edward Knight, hiding in the Shadow Realm, short period of time. That turn's done for him. Ice Dragon, it's now time for him to move. Holy crap for all of you for this one.
The big guys are moving.
As Chrome is bragging and, "Yay, I'm finally safe. There's no more machine of death trying to kill me. And nothing could be worse than a goddamn dragon." Oh shit. Hey, purple bitch. Oh, fuck no. Not you again. As Chrome Tomb Crawl, it looks up to a 45 to 50 foot plus blue adult dragon just standing right above me, and I'm going because it has a flight of 80 feet. Burrowing, you can dig underground 30 feet and a speed of 40 normally. Damn thing can dig. Well, the red dragon can't dig, but he can climb. So now I get to do the action. I get a nat 1. Are you serious? I get hit full power against a 66 plus 12d10. Holy crap. Okay, 12d10. I gotta roll that. How many is 12d10 for me? 49 plus 66. Crap.
115.
Yup. Whoa! I almost killed myself there. I went a little past. I have 8 points of health left as Crom Tomb Crawl smashes against the ground from this lightning frost breath that hits against her. You see her slide against it, blood everywhere. Oh no, not good. Not good. And she just blood pouring all down her face. We need I if I die, all the healers are screwed. And she just coughs up blood, realizing she's about to die. That's the only thing he can do left, though. Tori Coyote Con. Edward Knight, you're in the Shadow Realm. You're floating amongst there for those 6 to 10 seconds. You feel a tap on your shoulder. Thinking impossible. As it does a certain tap that you felt in the past. A person you trained with once, Tori, as he does a certain dun 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 dun. In the last dun, you've turned your head as a pistol is right at your face, hitting you with a 19 plus 13, a 32 to hit. You get struck horribly, taking 26 points of firing damage right to your face. It is 16 plus 10. So that's the first shot. The second shot you're aware of now. So you have advantage on this. You get to do an acrobatics or athletics for a movement. Besides that, what do you do?
I
Roll
rolled
an
a 7
athletics.
plus 9, 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just barely see this flash across your face. You just miss. His second shot fails. I'm allowing you one reaction. What is that one reaction you're going to do? As you notice, he's in the shadow realm with you, and he can shadow teleport like you in a similar fashion. But you notice there's something different about where he's at.
Does a 19 hit?
No,
Uh,
22 to beat him. And he pulls back. What do you do to him to make him dodge?
I was gonna try and catch him on fire.
You go for a fiery fist at him, but you see him just dissipate in the shadows right behind you, smiling and smirking. All right, that ends his turn, actually. And it's now Ross's turn. That's all he could do. He teleported in, he attacked twice, and that was it. What do you do, Dark Trooper, as Ross? Winber. Wow.
Where am I again?
I put you right there. Okay. You're in the middle of the bridge area, like 20 feet away from this blue dragon, and you're invisible. with your familiar dog, which is invisible right now too.
Hmm. Is this dragon a giant?
Uh, Bigger. It's a colossal.
Will that still count for a giant slayer revolver?
Yes, it would. You get
If it's
extra.
larger than you, it counts as Giant Slayer.
Anything bigger than you.
Oh, okay. Then I will take a pot shot with my big iron and shoot that motherfucker in the eye.
All right.
Just because I can.
Fire away. You get advantage, by the way, because it is bigger than you. It's kind of
And,
hard to miss.
and I'm invisible, aren't I?
Yes, you are. So this first one would be a sneak attack.
Dirty 20, 14 plus 6.
You hit. Its AC is 19.
So it is a giant, so I get. When you hit a giant with a whisk weapon, the giant takes an extra 2d6. Okie dokie. So let's do the damage roll. 15 plus the 2d6.
Yes.
7.
Okay. You
So
do
22.
you do significant damage to it.
Do I take out one of his eyes?
You shoot it in the eye at the time, yes, and you can't see right now in its left eye. As it's angry now, trying to look for you as it's trying to put one of its giant claws over its eye.
Of course, now I move since it now probably knows where I am.
Oh yeah, it's going to be attacking because it gets to take a reaction now. As you fired, that's a cocked. Damn. 19. Ooh, a 19 plus 12. Holy crap balls! Yeah, a 31 to hit with its claw swipe at you.
Funny thing about that, I take a blink step.
Ooh, nice.
Immediately after you take an attack, you can action. You can use or a magical attack action. You can teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space you can see.
All right. So you move across. Where do you move? Like behind it, around it, or?
I'll move to the other side of it where its other good eye is.
All right. You shift over to the opposite direction completely.
And I still have another action, don't I?
Yes, you do. You do, and then you have your bonus. Well, you just used your blank step, which will be your bonus action.
So now, yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to take another. I'm going to take out his other eye.
Give me another one.
Do I get advantage still?
Yes, you do for that. It's because now it doesn't know that you're on the opposite side.
25. 19 plus 6.
You hit.
And 12 plus 6. 18 points of damage. Do I take out its other eye?
You need at least 20 to fully take out its eye. But
Like,
you heard it, and it's like someone getting like a sharp object in their eye, and they're like blinking, they can still see.
It's like blurry.
Yes, more blurry now. It's going to have disadvantage with its physical attacks and distance attacks now.
With a large roar, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
You hit it in one eye, it goes, oh, and it looks and slashes. And then you hit it again, the other eye, God, son of a, where are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
It is now Edward Knight's turn. Edward Knight, you're in the shadows right now with Tori for a moment. What is the thing you do before he decides to disappear?
I'd like him to make a wisdom save.
You're the best.
Did you hear me?
Yes. You said which kind of save?
Wisdom.
A 6 plus 3.
He is now prone and laughing.
You hear Tori Coyote Con chuckling and laughing, and it starts echoing through the whole Shadow Realm area. Or even if he tried to hide right now, it'd be a little obvious where he is. So what else do? You still have an action?
Come on, roll the dice. Oh, 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
You try to go for a decapitation.
No, it's not that.
Oh, what is it?
Firebolt.
Oh, you hit him with the firebolt, just point blank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And since it's a 19 and I'm a fighter, this is a crit.
All right. So how much damage is that?
36 points of fire damage.
All right. He takes half that for his ability of being immune to fire. But still surprised out of him. Now you got a bonus action, and that'll be ending of your turn.
Make a deck save.
9 plus 5. So 14.
He is taking 10 points of acid damage from acid splash.
Ooh, nice. He has no protection from that. Okay, that ends your turn. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
I don't think you were expecting that, were you, Tori?
You know, last time we fought, I was not expecting you to do that, you little bastard. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll shoot you next time.
That's if you could ever stop laughing.
As he's laughing, you hear it as it's like every other word, chuckle, laugh as a word. But it ends your turn, and now it goes to Kit for Dom. What do you do, Dom? As you see this big blue dragon that just slapped Crom across the room, see Ross shoot it in both eyes.
Ooh. How close am I to this dragon?
About 20 feet.
Cool. Because I think I'm going to strike it with something different this time. I'm going to use a javelin for this one. I'm going to roll for hit. And I'm going to use javelin if hit.
All right, so throw the javelin. You're going to try to throw it at the eye to try to finish off this eye that's still okay.
Uh-huh. I rolled a 19 plus 11, a 30.
Okay, so definitely hit. How much damage are you doing?
All right. It is a 4 plus 5, 9 damage.
All right, so now this adult blue dragon is completely blind now. Ross shot at one eye, making it blind, and damaged the other eye. And then you throw this big spear right into its eye, completely blinding it. He can hear all of you, but he can't see any of you right now. So you still have one more action and a bonus action. What would you like to do, Sage the
You're gonna
Intelligent?
use crossbow.
All right, fire the crossbow away. Now, do you want to change the element, or do you want to keep it as holy?
Let's change the element.
All right, roll a d6 for me.
It is a 1.
It is fire damage. Now, you randomly see the bolt ignite with flames instead of glow with a holy light. And when you do this damage, it will do double damage because it's an ice dragon.
Oh wow! All right, now let's roll to hit.
So fire away. Roll for an attack. Let me know what that number is, my friend.
Nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Remember, this is fine. This is fine.
Woohoo!
All right, so how much damage are you doing with the fire? Roll 2d6 for me.
2d6. All right, I get to do 2 of them. Here we go. It is a double 5.
Okay, so 10 damage of fire damage, which will be 20 damage, as it screeches in pain horribly. You still have a bonus action left. What would that bonus action be?
That's a good one. With it being blind, could sneak attack work?
You get advantage on fire melee right now because it's blind. It doesn't have a chance to dodge, really.
Could sneak attack consider a bonus action since it does not have don't need to be rolled for hit. It just got damage.
So you got does it work as a bonus action for sneak attack?
I'm saying it
I'm
doesn't.
not
It
sure.
doesn't have no indication for hit or DC, just damage.
You got to hit it first again to try to do something else. If not, you can reload your weapon, or you can try to move somewhere else.
Okay,
What would you like to do?
let's go. Let's move around the dragon. Let's see. Is there a tower, like anything that's like a tower or something at a higher ground nearby?
You are actually at the high ground above it already,
All right. So
unless you try to set a castle, but that's on the other side, which means you have to run past it, which it gets the opportunity of attack if you try to run past it.
okay, then we'll stay. We'll stay on higher ground. We'll just work on reloading.
Okay. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
I don't know, but I found these results on Switch.
First dealing with these machine monsters. Now an ice dragon. Avnar knows how to bring them to you. Wait until I get my arrows in that dragonborn traitor.
All right. Now, Crawl, it's her turn. And she looks over, bleeding as she's laying against the wall. Okay, if this thing even sneezes on me, I'm going to die. She snaps her fingers and steps back and does Dimension Door. Teleports away to where Avner is. And teleports behind him. Okay, you red barassed dragon. I didn't see you eat any mushrooms today. Maybe because I stopped sending you supplies. As she goes for an attack. So this will be a sneak attack for her. And then she has her bonus action, and that'll be it. And that 20, finally. So I hit. I'm doing double damage. What the hell? There we go. Double damage. What's the damage at naturally? 12 damage, so 24 damage plus. Okay. Not dead, but hurt severely. I get one more physical attack first. A 16 plus 12. So a 28. I hit. And I do. What is that? 8 damage plus the extra for the 10. So 18 damage. Still not much for this guy because its health is over 225. It just minuses that. So it's 170 right now. I use my bonus action to cast my healing hands. Give myself 16 points of health. Not much, but something's better than nothing for my guy. Okay, my turn is done. It's now the villain's turn. All right. What is it to laugh about hideous laughter, Devontae? I rolled a 23 to shake off the hideous laughter. Tori stops laughing. It gets quiet for you for a moment. You hear click, and 17 plus 12, 29 to hit. And if you get hit again, taking 13 points of blasting damage.
Now, question: Are is a like a gunshot? Is that something I could still use the deflect missiles with?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to do that
All right. Roll for
with a 17
roll
plus
for
9 to deflect 26 to deflect it back at him.
yes. You deflect it. Explain to me how you deflect it back at him as he takes the 13 points of blasting damage.
I assisted using my natural flames. I kind of wrap the bullet in the flame and move it around my body and then just send it right back at him. Kind of like that scene from Kung Fu Panda when with the cannonball.
Oh, that's great. So you do this to him and hit him back. And he just looks at you with a severe injury. You know, I was not thinking that late, but
It does an extra 11 points of damage from the normal damage because of the deflect missiles.
all right. I got something else for you. What happens when you make something very bright in a shadow realm? He gives you the finger and chucks a grenade, and you see a portal open up, and he falls back. I'm going to give you one chance of a reaction.
Everyone,
Do a dexterity save for me, please. What is your acrobatics or athletics? I need to do that first to tell me if it's going to be advantage for a dexterity
is
save.
that everybody?
No, just Edward Knight. He's the only one in the Shadow Realm as Tori, Coyote Khan just pulled a con on him.
Do I get a advantage with the athletics or acrobatics, or is it just a straight?
If your acrobatics or athletics is over 10, it's a yes. What is your acrobatics or athletics?
It's a plus 9.
Damn.
So let's see. It's 3 plus 9, 12.
you'll have a straight roll for your dexterity save. It won't be disadvantage, but it will be a straight roll.
Okay.
You gotta play by the rules.
5 plus 3, 8.
Oh shit!
The dice are not liking me tonight.
No. Um, Edward Knight, for the first time ever, no one's ever got to witness this. No one's ever seen a light flashbang, like a magical flash bomb in a sense, like a flashbang, light up in a shadow realm. As you see a reverse black hole happen, as he chucks it, laughing at you, giving you the finger, popping through a portal. Right as the portal seals, you see this magical, strange-looking, light white grenade wrapped around with a orange and red, like a sun kind of emitter that's glowing up and down. It floats up right in front of you and goes and just lights this bright, blinding light, giving you 31 points of flashing damage.
Jeez.
You mean? All right. You want to rest? Go get some rest. I'm glad you can. Wifey was hanging out watching, but she's getting too tired.
Ah, mushy stuff.
Right. All right.
Night,
Yes, I'll
Lucy.
bring back Luke. If Calm survives, because she's pretty close to dead. Edward Knight, you see this portal open up of the white and the dark mixing together into some kind of like black hole. As you did studies of the shadow realm, knowing that there's certain lights that are not allowed for reasons because of portals and how it's unstable in this dark realm that you travel through. Even masters sometimes get caught up in something dangerous, but there's never been record or history as you witness. I need you to do a dexterity save. This time you have advantage for this one. As it blasts in front of you, it pushed you back just far enough to have enough time to react now. You can roll dexterity save for me with advantage.
321.
You just barely beat the threshold of 20. Explain to me how you get away right before this thing tries to rip you apart and suck you through.
Let's see, what do I have? Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna use the produce flames as kind of like a
A counter?
rocket booster.
Oh, to push away.
Yeah,
And what do you?
I'm
you
gonna be
trying to push
exiting
away
the
to?
shadows.
Okay. So roll dexter, or you said 21, so you just passed. You roll and you hit this flame right behind it, pushing it. You notice the flame's getting sucked right in to this hole. It just pushes you just enough right through the portal that you emitted and created to get out. Now I need you to do a acrobatics or athletics, but you have disadvantage right now because you're being pulled from one end as you're being pushed at the same time. So right when it releases the pull, it's going to push you really hard forward really fast. Like you were trying to do tug of war and someone let go.
6 plus 9, 15.
You fly forward head first right into Avner's head, headbutting a giant dragon. Mind you, you're doing damage to him, but you're taking more.
See, Grismont's head's tougher than that. He could have taken him out with his head.
Grismont could have with a headbutt. Okay, he takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and Edward Knight, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, flying like a rocket right into the side of his skull, of his dragon head that is 3 times the size of your
Oh,
body.
jeez, I need to heal.
You do. And Chrome is trying, and she's right behind you. She sees you. She just hasn't been able, she can't help yet. She just saw you just pop up. Bink! Holy shit. I thought I was the only one getting my ass kicked. As Avner's smiling, I'm going to crush all of you. Bow to the dragon of Sindrasil.
Oh crap! He and I hit. That means he needs to take the fire damage as healing.
He does. Thank you for healing him. 4 points of damage that he took out of that 8. At first, I was surprised, but it kind of felt good, like a tickle. Edward, we need to talk. Crom, stay away. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, that's
And she,
bad
you
breath,
see his
dude.
eyes glisten. Mind you, if said characters are destroyed and Leiden 72 does show back up to join again, he can find a backstory with one of us for a full resurrection to bring one of the characters back, or 2 or 3, depending on the stories. But if they do get off, they're off until they are full resurrected. But it has to be a true resurrection, not a regular resurrection. But that's on a side note. Back to it, guys, girls, and squirrels. Avner, or Edward Knight, what's the last thing you do is say before you end your turn?
I did. I already said it. I
Okay.
looked up at him and I'm like, oh, you got some bad breath, dude.
All right, so Dom, it is now your turn as Kit Speffron. What does Kit do? As you have this giant blue dragon in front of you, blind as a bat, raging. You've seen Chrome teleport through a portal and disappear, fighting the red dragon now instead of the blue dragon. She just wanted to up the difficulty for some crazy reason. It's like 2v1 on both sides. We have Edward Knight and Chrome fighting the red dragon, and we have you and Ross fighting the blue dragon right now. You notice Tori Shadowcon has left the building.
All right.
He dipped off the field.
All right.
The only enemies now are the 2 dragons ripping apart things as Avner gets a message as you're getting ready for your turn from Tori. You guys went full dragon. I know the rules when you guys go full dragon. I'm not dealing with scorched earth while I'm on it. See you later, mate. As he teleports away. Avner going, son of a bitch, he fucking left. Whatever. I can still burn him alive.
So I'm gonna finish off the ice dragon.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use crossbow.
Okay. He has been significantly hurt. He's around 100 health now instead of 225. There is a bridge that he is standing on, by the way, that does fall somewhere you don't want to know. And
Dragon or one of us?
The dragon. Whoever's, and you guys are on the edges of these like walls that are behind the mimic creatures that don't see you. But the dragon itself is standing on this giant bridge. It's like an ivory looking bridge, where it already has a chunk of it blown out and exploded from the weird exploding mushroom that happened to blow up next to Edward Knight, but he dodged by accident. The pure instinct of accidentalness.
Yeah, because he couldn't even see the mushroom at the time.
So Dom, for Kit, if you want to know more, you have to roll a perception check or use your passive perception. Let me know what either one is, and I will tell you what you see, but depending on your number. You can roll to die for me. I would like you to roll with advantage, please, as you are one of the top snipers in this game with a crossbow. As you show people you don't need firearms, you use crossbows.
All right, past perception is 24.
Holy crap balls.
Jeez.
You never have to roll for a freaking passive or D's. Okay, you see everything. Unless someone rolls a stealth over 25. So you look and see this ivory bridge, and you see it cracked with a big chunk missing, about 15 to 20 feet of it missing on one side, and a big crack feeding right under this dragon with its weight, pushing on it. As you see, it took significant damage. But it's not enough yet to break through. You notice, though, this blue dragon has been damaged significantly, as its wings are shattered and ripped and torn.
Hmm.
More of an earthy type dragon, likes to dig more than it likes to fly.
Hmm.
But where you guys are, underneath this bridge, with the vision and sight that Kit has, you see clouds and storms and tentacles of creatures. But you do not see a bottom. What do you do, Kit? The archer of
I'm
doom.
gonna roll for hit.
All right. Roll for hit. You have advantage, by the way. Roll to die for me.
All right. Okay. I have a 13 plus 5, 18.
18 is AC is a 19, but because it's blind, its AC is dropped by 2 for vision. You do hit, as it's a 17 right now.
All right.
Are you hitting or are you hitting the ground where the bridge is, trying to break the bridge?
Hmm.
What are you choosing? Was it the dragon or was it the bridge? Both hit. Question is which, where, and how.
So say that again.
Are you shooting at the dragon or are you shooting at the bridge that's under its feet?
Hmm. I was aiming for the dragon.
Okay, so where you're hitting the dragon is his eyes are already shot out, with one by Ross and the other one by you with a spear in it. It's still sticking inside it like a javelin. Still sticking in it.
Going for its neck.
All right. Within that hit, you did hit. How much damage are you doing? Roll for damage for me. And the way, you have the fire damage on top of that, which is roll 2d6 after your regular damage. Tell me what those are as the amplification of double damage.
For damage, I roll 5 plus 5, 10. And for the D10, I rolled an 8.
Okay. So the 8 turns to a 16 for the fire. You do significant damage. You hear it screeching, trying to screech. You actually put a bolt into its jugular, making it hard to screech and yell. So you still have a bonus action left, and you still technically have one more shot. You have one more shot plus a bonus action shot, so it's technically 2 shots. Do you want to fire 2 more times?
Let's do it.
And
Let's shoot for 2 more times.
all right, you roll that. I will be right back. I need to do a quick restroom break for a second.
All right. Okay. 15 plus 5, 20 to hit. And for damage, it is 6. Okay, I remember that. When it comes back. That's the first shot. Don't worry, folks. The DM will be right back. In the meantime, you could like, share, subscribe, and comment.
It's on his turn too, isn't it?
And no, it's still mine. We're just waiting for him to.
Ah.
Yep, I just needed a quick pee break.
All right.
Been
While, while
an
you were
hour.
gone, I rolled for hit. I rolled a 15 plus 5, 20. And for damage, I rolled a 6 plus 5, 11.
Okay, so you hit. You did 11 damage. Did you add the fire damage as
I
well?
have not yet, and I stopped there till you return to do roll for fire damage, which I will do right now.
You can always tell DJ Thunderbase as well, and he can always relay it back as
All
well.
right.
He is
I
a
rolled.
at times help out.
I rolled an 18 plus 5, 23.
Okay,
And now for damage,
that's another hit. How much damage are you going to be doing? And then you got to do fire damage on top of that.
I rolled a 5 plus 5, 10. So that was for the second arrow.
Now, is that for the dragon again, or is that for the bridge?
Okay, for this one, the second one, it's for the bridge. The first one's for the dragon, the second one's for the bridge.
Okay, so the first one's like to hit the dragon, distract the dragon. The second one's to damage and break the
Yes.
bridge. Okay, you did succeed, and within the damage that you just did and the weight of the dragon that I am doing, yeah, you're breaking the bridge. This is going to be like a how you want to do this, but I'm going to give Ross a chance on this too, because like you're both right there, you're both taking pot shots at this thing like crazy. How would both of you like to take out the bridge slash the blue dragon at the same time? It's like a blue-white dragon, like a blue dragon with white stripes.
Sure. I was just gonna slash the ropes on the bridge.
Oh, it's a big ivory bridge. It doesn't have ropes. It's like needs to be cracked and crumbled and shattered to fall apart. Which that's what Dom just did, was wedge it just enough for it to crack all the way to the other side, for it to snap under the weight of the dragon, which is probably 100 ton. Dragons are heavy. It's a lot of muscle. Or at least, 50,000 pounds or some shit. That's a lot. I don't care what anybody says.
Around the weight of a tank. Let's just say that.
A bit. If not
Yeah.
more. Probably more. Maybe 2 tanks.
That worked.
Sage Intelligent fires a crossbow bolt into the bridge. You see it cracking, Ross. What do you do in that process when you see the bridge cracking under the weight of this dragon? What would you do as a reaction with either one of your weapons? Your rifle, your pistol, your grenades, your sword? What do you want to do? You also have a box of thinking grenades. Randomly, they were given to you by the DM at one point. Clearly on the box it says thinking grenades. It does have holy grenades scratched off because of legality purposes. What is your choice, Ross? Which weapon do you use to help take out the bridge?
What can I use?
While you figured it out, Dom, explain to me how you hit your part of the bridge with the crossbow, and what do you say to the dragon as you know it's going to break the bridge, and you know the dragon's wings are broken, and that he cannot fly back up right now.
Okay. For this one, for the first attack, it struck the dragon for a distraction, and the second one for the bridge. I think after that, after launching that last attack for the bridge to collapse, I think the attacking arrow towards the bridge also had his foot caught fire while aiming for the bridge.
I started igniting the whole bridge on fire.
Well, technically not. I was for him. I was aiming for his foot, but if it bounces off to hit the bridge, then that's a different story.
Yeah, it hits the crack of the bridge where it was fracturing the bridge to break the bridge to drop the dragon. And it ignites the bridge on fire with your magical fire because it's magical fire, not regular fire, so it's just going to catch anything on fire that's within its vicinity.
Ugh,
Different kind of fire
big fire.
because it's magical. All right, Dark Trooper, what did you figure out? Your rifle, your pistol, or your grenades?
Oh, I have grenades now?
You have a box of grenades called thinking grenades.
No, you said grenades.
I gave you a box of them. What do you use and how many grenades?
How many do I got?
You got 10.
I'll use 5 and pop them off and just throw them into the middle of the bridge.
All right, so you see this crossbow bolt hit the ground. You see the bridge cracking and shattering and fixating. You see the dragon breaking through like, what? No. And then you just see these 5 grenades go ding-ding, 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 and just... You son of a... The whole bridge just starts going... and it cracks and shatters. You see it. The dragon just drop down cartoon style. As the bridge first drops, he's looking around, floating for a split second, realizing his wings are broken, going, I can't fly. Crap. But as it's falling down, instead of falling past the clouds, you see the strange tentacles that were hanging under the castle. That was floating in this strange void between the Fey world and between the regular realms of where we are at. You see it grab at the dragon as it screams no and it pulls him in. You hear crunch and a bunch of other things. You notice the castle starts getting bigger after this crunch. For Dom and for Chris, for your characters Ross and Kit, you guys witness the castle itself enlarge and look like it becomes more alive now. But not in a friendly way. As those towers that originally weren't there anymore, that ran off, came back bigger and meaner than ever. But good thing you guys are in the opposite direction because they're starting to eat the extra corpses. The NPC characters already teleported back at the time for safety reasons. But for you guys, you're all alone dealing with one angry red dragon and 2 small dragons. The third dragon decided to leave with this dragon after it watched it die. He was like, nope, with a side of nope. They rolled a fear tactic for it, and it rolled a 10. It failed. So, it's Kit's turn. You have ended your turn. Is there anything you say before you end your turn? Before it goes to Crawm, the Tomb Crawl's turn.
No, I ain't got nothing to say.
What about you, Dom? Anything you say before we end and shift to Crawm's turn?
None.
All right. Chrome Tomb Crawl. Where is it at? I need to do the main healing ability for everybody. Where is it? Wrong one. Okay. And where's my spells? I'm used to using fighters and warriors, not freaking spellcasters of any sort. Healing word. There we go. Healing word. Within 60 feet, so that hits all of us. I'm using it. right. Everybody gains 20 points of health. I get 10 plus the 10 for the extra ability. So all of you gain 10 points of healing as Chrome Tomb Crawl raises up her shield and slaps her mace across the shield, making this magical echo of healing that hits all of us. Okay, guys, I can heal only so many times. As you see, it looks like it took a lot out of her. Now she has a bonus action left. Her bonus action is going to be hitting Avner in the hip with her mace. I get a plus 12. 15 plus 12, so a 27. 27 to hit. I hit her. Abner is a his AC is 22. I just barely hit. How much damage is that with my weapon? It's a 1d8 plus 6, so 8 damage plus the extra, which is wow, 15. Oh wow, I did more damage with the magical damage than I did with the actual physical damage. Carry on. But that's all I could do for Chrome. Her turn is done. Here's the messed up part. As Chrome just ends her turn, Avner, donkey kick.
Oh.
You hit me in the hip? Fuck you. Oh shit, he rolled a 19. I get kicked across the room right into a stone wall, taking 37 points of bludgeoning damage. I have 1 hit point left. You see Chrome smack against the wall. You see her eyes like do the whole just flickering for a second, and she drops down, bleeding everywhere as this purple tiefling is just going, "Help! Someone heal me!" And she coughs up blood. Please, I'm the healer. Shit. Now, Avner, wow. Edward, you're so damn lucky. He rolls a nat 1 trying to bite you.
He bit his tongue.
He goes to bite you. Explain to me how you dodge his bite. And you have a reaction, by the way.
I am going to, as he goes in for the bite, I'm going to go to stand on his snout.
Like a Goku, just right on top of somebody trying to throw something like, "Hi, I'm on top of your head." The hell? He just sees you and goes cross-eyed for a second. Looking both ways. He has one more thing he can do. Fuck it. Multi-attack. It does 2 claw swipes. The first one misses with a 19. The second one hits with a 25. He goes for the first claw attack and misses. But the second one just grazes you with a thumb. You take 24 points plus. Yeah, plus 2. Okay. So 26 points of damage.
Jeez, I haven't even gotten to do anything yet. You said I had a reaction, and it's like I was going to take a swing, but then you started hitting me, and it's like, wait, I thought I had a reaction.
Yeah, the reaction was to do that. But what's your reaction on with that? He's going to be hitting at you. Unless you're able to roll for a dodge then. So what's that one reaction you'll be able to do before he goes for this big swing? The first one's a complete mess.
I was going to take a swing of the healing, but that's like pointless right now for that.
Well, it gives you some health.
Right, but it gets taken away almost instantly.
Better than nothing. All right, that's up to you.
My reaction to laughter.
All right, so you swipe, you get hit. You're able to take your reaction now if you want, as he chuckles, but that ends his turn, as he has done all his actions. He does have a frightful presence, but for your character, you're fine. My character's fine. It's when when Dom's character and Ross's character gets near it, unless you guys are fearless. Dom's character is not fearless, but Ross, I don't know if you're fearless or not.
Where would I find that out?
It should be somewhere in your inventory. If not, it's just something you put yourself in your bio, making it so your character is extremely brave or fearless. Which bravery will give you a chance of advantage. Fearless, you just don't care. It also would be like a charisma. Okay. So his turn is done. It's just a dragon left and these two smaller dragons. Two smaller dragons try to do the breathing of fire again. A 2 and a 7. Wow, they both miss. Edward Knight, explain to me how these two dragons try to just completely miss both of you. They're both younger wyverns, young dragons. They're firing at you. One is firing with a acid breath. The other one's firing with a fire breath. But they're a miss. Explain to me how it looks when you dodge.
I basically just like. Did I get knocked off the snout, or am I still standing on it?
You got clawed while you were still standing on the snout.
Okay, then I'm gonna lay down
Slashed.
on the snout.
You see Avner get his nose cooked and then burnt a little bit from the fire and ice. Like, really, guys? In fact, he does a reaction and slaps one of the dragons away with his own tail. The one that did the act. Doing 26 points plus, but he knocked him back 25 feet from the size and mass. That dragon doesn't have wings. That's the one that doesn't. It falls to his death. Damn. Okay, you got 1 minus to Nick's accidentally. Carry on. His turn is done. It is now Ross's turn. Ross, what do you do as it is now your turn?
Well, first I do a perception check to see what's going on.
You have what is your natural perception?
17.
All right, so you see this big red dragon fighting Edward Knight and Chrome Tomb Crawl. You see Kit running at the edge over here for the bridge, watching it fall as he was helping you fire at it, being destroyed. Blue dragon, which I can shift that up now. Fail. You guys right here. This is gone now. Now there's another side right here, but he dipped. Biff slapped the acid dragon. This dragon's right here trying to fight. It's a smaller, young wyvern dragon. And Tori has left the building, still alive, but he decided to go. You only have one enemy left besides the dragons. Technically, you have two. Two enemies left.
Am I close enough? How close am I to Chrome?
55 to 65 feet. If you do a dash, you can make it to me because I am at the dragon in the back, though. So I got hit across.
I can walk up to 55 feet.
Well, there you go. All right. Mind you, you have to walk past Avner, the Dragon of Cindersill. He will get an attack of opportunity. Are you willing to do that unless you're invisible?
I think I'm still invisible.
All right. If you're still invisible, then roll a stealth check as you're running past. He is distracted, so he's going to have disadvantage on his perception check against you. Okay. He at 13. So if you get anything under 13, he sees you. If you get anything over 13, he doesn't.
I got
see
32.
You. Carry on.
I run over to Chrome and give her a health potion.
Okay. All right, that'll help me a lot.
Roll 2d4 plus 2.
And then I get the life domain with it. All right. I'm okay. I'm at least not leaking everywhere anymore. And now I can do some to heal everybody else again. Okay. You have one bonus action left. What would that be? Unless that was your bonus action, then you still have an action left. Which, mind you, you're by a big, red, angry, ancient red dragon.
Well, I'm going to take.
The blue one is Dunsky. We are fighting the full red, which is Jordan Leiden 72, as he's on a hiatus wherever he went. His character story arc is up to him when he comes back, if and when. So
I will use my Giant Slayer rifle and attack the dragon and shoot him in the eye.
all right,
And since he can't,
roll
he's
for attack.
still invisible, I get advantage, don't I?
Yes, you do for being invisible because you have true invisibility with what you're doing, with the equipment that you have.
16 plus, I got a 16.
A 16 is a miss. You fire, and you see him just blink and close his eyes and just drop the bullet like it's nothing when it hits him. He chuckles because he's not a adult red dragon. He's a ancient red dragon. His AC is 22. He's a lot tougher, a lot meaner. As you see the castle partially on fire from just the AoE around him. The only people that are taking effect of it, though, is anybody close, which is sadly you. If you have a ring that helps you with fire, and a cloak that does too, or your clothing that you're wearing. Edward Knight, he's a fire ganassi. It'll help him. And Chrome Tombcrawl is a tiefling, so it doesn't really affect her either. Plus, she has a ring of fire as well, so it helps her as well. So, back to it, guys, girls and squirrels. Anything you say or do before you end your turn?
I go, crap, and I missed. And I use Blink Step as I attacked and move away to a new position.
Okay. Where are you moving?
Into a blind spot.
Freaking laser. I gotta turn it back on. There it is. Ha. Where are you? You're so good at it, I don't even know where you are. You went over here, you healed, blank spotted, right over here. With your dog that keeps popping up with you. Mind you, you can use that dog to distract people. Tom, you're over here. Let's see with red laser. Chrome technically moves back over here. Damage of this destruction. Just got healed by you. Edward Knight is literally right in the face of this dragon, starting to crap. Just knocked over.
Yeah, I'm literally laying on his snout.
We've got one other dragon, so those are two enemies. What do you guys do? It is now. That was Ross's turn. Now it is Edward Knight's turn. Edward Knight, what are you doing?
Okay. I am on top of Abner. And 15 plus 12, 27 to hit.
27 hits. Where are you hitting me, and what are you hitting me with? Well, technically, it's not me.
I'm slashing at the eyes with my Vorpal longsword.
All right.
Doing 9
You hit.
points of slashing damage.
Okay.
My second attack on the first action. A 21 hit.
A 21 does not hit.
Okay. Action 2.
He has 22 free.
Miss for the first swing. Second swing. 25 to hit.
25 does hit. Ooh, that's a good one.
11 points of slashing damage across the eyes again.
Okay. You hurt his eyes, but he's still strong and sturdy. HP is over 500. It's a little less now. But
Dex save.
okay. He doesn't have a bonus to his dex save. He has 16 though.
Okay.
Does a 16
Yeah.
save? Okay. Is that in your
Yep.
turn?
But wait, since it would be a point blank attack, would he have disadvantage?
You're right. He would have a 6. And it's +0. But I have a legendary action, so I can cancel it right there
Okay.
anyways. So I'm going to use that anyways. I have 2 left of the legendary actions that I can use. I got 3 altogether. Edward Knight, is there anything you say before you end your turn?
Who are you looking at? Why don't I just close them eyes?
I keep trying to look for you. You keep moving, you weird little fiery shadow. I'm going to eat you. I've been waiting for that for years, wondering what you taste like. And he smiles with this fiery breath. Dom, the sage, Kit, Saffron. It is your turn, my friend. You are across the field. The bridge is gone now. So you have to find a way to get across, or you can shoot from a distance. You are a distance away, so it does give you advantage actually with your crossbow. Plus, you can change the damage if you like, depending on what you roll. It's a 1 through 6 for a d6 of magical choice. Dama Sage, what do you do?
Okay. Who is decisions? So what's happening? You said the bridge part is
The bridge is gone now.
Uh-huh.
The bridge has been shattered and destroyed. The dragon fell. He technically died. He can be brung back, but it all depends.
So
For you, though, you have Avner in front of you about 45 to 50 feet, maybe 60 at most. Big red dragon. He's fighting Edward Knight up front, biting at his head and fighting at him. And Crom Tomb crawls behind where he slapped the hell out of her against the wall. Ross just disappeared and popped over to the far corner of the area with his firearm again to try to shoot at the dragon again from a distance. You are directly straight ahead from him. What do you do?
all right. I'm gonna go for the attack. So my thing is, I'm gonna roll D6 to switch element first for the arrows.
Okay.
Let's hope it gets a good one. I rolled a 3.
3 is electricity. So you got electric bolts now. At least they're not fire, because you'd be starting to heal him for random.
Ugh.
I learned that lesson playing D&D a while ago with an old friend named Matt, where our DM was actually Zenta,
Was
and we fought a red dragon.
isn't electric like a variant to fire?
In a sense, at the same time, it won't heal him. It'll fry him, or if he's in the air, it'll do double damage.
Ooh.
But he's not flying right now. He's standing on the ground, fighting back.
All right.
Once he starts flying, do extra damage.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for a d20 to hit. I rolled a 16 plus 5, 21. Does it hit?
No. His AC is 22. The crossbow just flies right past. Abner looks at it and sees it and looks back at you as Edward Knight's still standing at his nose, taunting him.
Rats.
You can still fire again. You get 2 shots.
All right.
Then you get your bonus action, which you can fire
Okay.
again.
19 plus 5, 24 to hit.
24 to hit. You do hit.
All right.
Explain where do you hit.
Back of his head. Gonna go for the back of his head. Let's roll for damage.
As he turns his head to try to snap at Edward Knight as it's on his nose, you get shot back of his dragon skull behind the horn where the dragon ear is. How much damage do you do?
8 damage. Plus 5, 13.
8 damage. Okay. And then you also got to roll a d8 for electric damage as well.
All right, for roll a d8. Here we go. Showtime. For roll a d8, we got an 8. I rolled an 8.
All right. So 13 plus 8.
21.
So 21 damage altogether to Avner. It distracts him much more. You still have a bonus action. It's the last thing you can do. What do you do with that bonus action?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna use javelin.
Javelin? Okay. You're going to throw a javelin at it?
Right in the back of his head. Let's see. Let's roll. Let's roll for hit and see what happens. Oh, 15 plus 11, 26 to hit.
26 hit. Where are you hitting him?
Back of his head, behind the other horn.
Okay.
And now, here we go.
How much damage is that?
4 plus 5, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. That'll end your turn for that. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
Just one thing, just a few words. And this is to himself, but not towards Abner. You're going down, Spitfire.
Okay. You face off against him. You do that. You hit him. You guys are barely doing damage to him because ancients are way stronger. It's fine though. I love it. All right. It is Crawl's turn. Chrome Tomb Crawl is going to try to heal all of you again. Let's go with a higher version of Healing Word. Two. Here we go. What level is this? Level 6 level Healing Word. I'm going to cast 6 level Healing Word for everybody. All of us gain, as a 17 plus 10, so 27 points of healing damage for everybody around us. So that's Dom, Chris, Devontae, and myself will all gain 27 points.
Nice.
Okay, I'm doing okay now. The next thing I'm going to do is my bonus action. My bonus action is just going to hit the damn dragon with my mace. A 19 plus 12, 31. Doing how much damage with my flail plus 3 magical? 11 plus 10, so 21 more damage. Oh man, I could have used that. It would have done way more damage. Next turn. Next turn. All right. Chrome Tomb Crawl. Okay. I swear we could just be buddies, I swear. But you donkey kicked me. What the hell? You're like 100 times my size. And that ends her turn. Now it's Abner's turn. I told you, I don't care about loyalty to each of you guys. I'm gonna go and kick someone's ass. Today's your guys' turn. Guess what? Okay, this is not gonna end well. Frightful preference for presence for everybody. I need everybody to do a dexterity save, please. No, sorry, a wisdom save. I need everybody to do a wisdom save for me, please. Goes for myself. What's my wisdom? Wisdom +4. Wow, I got a good wisdom. What is all your wisdoms for you, Dark Trooper? What's your wisdom? Dark Trooper's out. Okay,
14 plus
Dom.
3, 17.
17. I got 17 +4. I got a 21. What did you put on the sage?
A 14 plus 8, 22.
22. Okay. And I'll roll for Dark Trooper because Dark Trooper is he worked a long day. 17 plus 3. You got a dirty 20. He's still the only one. Anybody got a 21 and up, succeed. Anybody got 20 and down, fail. He got a dirty 20. He failed sadly. It's fine. Good thing he's a distance away. He's scared. Within 120 feet, a DC save of 21, but he's immune to it after that for 24 hours. Good thing he's far enough away so he can actually move away if he needs to or stay close. So that's the first thing Avner does. The next thing he does is a wing attack. That goes for Dama Sage, and that goes for DJ Thunderbase and myself. I need everybody here to do a dexterity save for me.
Wait, how am I affected when I'm on his snout?
He is doing a full wing thing. It's just going to blow you off because he's extending his neck.
Nat 20 plus 9, 29.
Okay. What'd you get, DJ
What are we
Thunderbase?
rolling?
The dexterity save.
19 plus 3, 22.
All right, so Dama Sage, you succeed with Kit because you're far enough away. Sadly, though, for Edward Knight, you needed at least a dexterity save of 25. He gets to blow enough wind right off his snout to shove you off. I need you to do an acrobatics or athletics check to see if you're able to catch yourself on the ground or if you're going to use your shadow abilities to get yourself somewhere within a shadow.
18 plus 9, 27.
Explain to me how you get away from the wind blasting you away, but you're still going to be taking some damage of 17 plus 2d6 plus 10. Holy crap. Wow.
I just start flying. I can fly. So
All right, you take 30 damage altogether still. Jeez. That was just a wing attack. A light wing attack. It wasn't even a full wing attack. And he hit you with 30 damage. That was the lowest he can hit you with, pretty much. Dom, you take half that for your character. For Kit, you take 15 damage for Kit. You guys are the ones in the way. And that ends his turn. But before he ends his turn, you hear Avner, the Dragon of Sindrasil. Death or not, I'll come back. Edward Knight, you and me. are going to be bound in flame. What do you respond to that, Edward Knight?
Oh, I'm falling asleep.
You're fine. You're fine. I took care of you for that moment.
Well, Edward hears it, but he's still trying to catch his balance.
Okay. For Ross, the only thing I need you to do is roll a dexterity save for me.
I could do that. $10 plus 12, 22.
You just. Oh, no, sorry. It needs to be DC 25. You still fail, too. You take 31 points of wind damage as you get slammed against the wall, plus that bludgeoning damage, which will be. Wow, I've never seen you do that before. 10 damage on top of that. So altogether, 43 points of damage. Damn. That ends Avner's turn, the ancient red dragon, as he's at its true form, messing all of you guys up right now. He's wrecking you guys. Avner is just slapping the fuck out. He's like, Tori left. You killed the blue guy. I'm just going to go into rage mode. And we're all like, holy crap, get off me. Now it's back to the top. Ross, what do you do now? It's your turn. You just got wrecked. You got slammed against the wall by this heavy wing attack of wind. It's like it was a giant gust of like 200 miles per hour wind just slapped against you against the wall. What do you do now? It is your turn. The dragon is about 50 feet away from you, within perfect firing distance, but not chucking a grenade or not firing a regular pistol. Your rifle, yes. Everything else, no. And you do have Hunter's Mark, but you can switch it over to him if you like.
Yeah, I'll switch to Hunter's. I'll put the Hunter's Mark on Abner.
All right. Now he's going to have disadvantage at certain things.
And I will take a pot shot with the Hunter's rifle.
All right. You get 2 shots. Fire the first shot. Let me know what it is.
It's a miss, 11.
Complete miss. The bullet doesn't even go near him at all. What's your second shot?
Net 20, 26.
Ooh, nice. Explain to me where you
hit him in the eye.
As you fire. All right, so you finally hit him in the eye. Left or right?
You pick.
Dice, don't fail me now. Right eye. You see him get hit right in the right eye.
Doing 27 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
Plus the 2.
27.
Plus an extra 8.
All right. That's the first. You missed first shot. Got him the second shot. You have a bonus action left. What is that bonus action that you're doing?
Doing blink because I attacked.
Run the hell away! Go! All right. So.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
What do you do? All right. Your turn is done. Edward Knight, it is now your turn with your fire ganassi.
Yeah,
What do you do if you are... They can make a dex save?
Yep.
Ooh, we're rolling that 1. But I'm going to use my legendary action to be a dick because I'm a DM. I only have 1 legendary action left. So you still have another action. You still have bonus action. What do you like to do?
Roll another dex.
All right, roll again. Ooh, you got me at that time. 3. I'm gonna save my legendary action. What are you doing?
Lightning bolt, 4th level.
4th level lightning bolt. All right. I fail.
35
How much
points
damage?
of lightning damage.
You see this big red ancient dragon look up in the sky with a cloud burrowing up and with a logo on it of DJ Thunderbase, and a lightning striking right down a big yellow bolt right at Avner, the Dragon of Sindrasil. You guys finally got him at the halfway point. It took a while to even get him there. He shrugs off most of it and looks right at you and goes, I thought you were tougher than that, Edward. You've no idea what I'm going to do to you next.
Make another dex save.
All right, that's your last.
Yep.
13, because he doesn't have a plus to his dex.
11 points of acid damage from acid splash.
Where is this acid damage hit?
Head.
You see acid, like a small cloud, like black and gritty looking drop down acid right on the top of the nose of Avner. So he shakes his head as now his nose has been burnt, so it's harder for him to smell you guys. Now, not only are you trying to
missing an eye.
Yeah. It's not a full miss. There's just a bullet in it because it's a full-size ancient dragon, not a regular adult dragon. So the bullet has affected him. Hard to see in one eye, but he can still see with it. His right eye is damaged, but his left eye is fully capable. Okay, so Edward Knight, your turn is done. Is there anything you say before you end your turn? And what is it would you be saying to end as a smart remark or anything else?
You know, I do kind of remember it saying it was going to rain. Didn't know it was going to be an acid rain.
I'm going to show you rain when I'm done, Edward. He does a reaction. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
As he says that, his tail whips back over his head and cracks at you like a whip. It hits you with 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Now, I need you to do acrobatics and athletics to see if you lose your balance and you get knocked on the ground or not.
A 17 plus 9, 26.
26. Okay, you make it. You get hit with this tail, but you maintain your position, holding yourself strong and sturdy at him, and you're looking at him be a fraction of the size of Avner, the mighty dragon of Sindrasil, just towering over you, 50 to 75 feet. Big, giant thing. Okay. It is now Dom's turn. Dom, what do you do as you see this giant dragon fighting Edward Knight? Dom the Sage.
Dom.
Did he do that? Dom, are you there?
I think
He's
he's
back.
falling asleep.
He might have. I'll NPC him then if he has fell asleep.
Yeah, we should make this the last one before we do it to be continued.
Oh, yes. He rolls a rolling die. A nat 20 and a nat 1. Nat 20 is actually the succession, though. He gets to fire it into the eye, again, to the right eye, completely blinding the right eye of Avner as dragon form. Hit does 27 points piercing damage, plus the ice damage on top of that. Where's the D8? 7 points of damage of ice, freezing over the eyeball of this dragon as he screeches in pain and rage. Kit again fires a second time with a 13 plus 12, a 25 to hit. He hits again, doing 15 points of piercing damage plus 6 points of ice damage on top of that. reassuring that the right eye is frozen completely. As you hear the dragon screeching in pain. Kit uses his bonus action to go into stealth mode. Doing. All right, he rolls a 20, and that 20 completely disappearing. Don't even know he's there. Kit's turn is done. It is now Chrome Tombcrawl's turn. Because I'm so close to the dragon, I'm going to do Inflict Wounds. It's a plus 10. And I'm going to do it at what level? That's max. Okay, then. I am level 20. A 14 plus 10, 24. I hit with Inflict Wounds a 3d10. What is the 3d10 for that? 20 points of damage right to Avner. You see this. His veins turn black and dark as they ride up his legs. As Chrome Tombcall grabs at his ankle and leg, going, "You kicked me once, you son of a bitch. What if I hang on?" And she grabs tightly. And she can still do one more thing. She's going to go stab with her dagger. The Red Wizard's Blade, which you get stabbed with the Red Wizard's Blade. This is healing damage you can't take away until you take a full long rest. So, straight damage. How much damage is the Wizard Blade? 7 plus the bonus of 3, so 10 points of damage right to the Achilles tendon of this ancient red dragon as she slashes across the Achilles tendon of this dragon and jumps off, flapping her wings. Going into a flight mode now, as now Chrome Tombcrawl is flying. Finally, one of my characters can fly. How long did it take? 4 years? Chrome could fly the whole time and forgot. That ends her turn, but now Avner gets to react. Crap. A 24 to hit. She hits me. Doing 20 points of bludgeoning damage to Chrome Tombcrawl. She slaps against the wall, doing extra bonus damage of bludgeoning of... Okay, only one. Wow. Carry on. 1 point of bludgeoning damage, smacking against the part of the wall. 21 damage altogether. Chrome Tombcrawl's turn is done. Now it's actually Avner's turn after he did his reaction. This is really going to hurt. First things first. Edward Knight, does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
He bites you. Completely bites over you, trying to engulf you. I need you to do a dexterity save for me, please. A straight roll. Not a save, not an advantage. It's a straight roll.
19 plus 3, 22.
You just get out of the way of him trying to swallow and eat you and chew you. But Avner next rolls double sevens, which counts as a critical. I'm sorry, Chrome is going to be hurt again in a very bad way.
Did I take any damage, by the way?
You did. You took 17 points of damage from first being chomped. And luckily, you're immune to regular fire, but not dragon's breath. The fire you hear rumbling in the mouth shakes up his throat and reverberates. You see a light coming from its esophagus up into its mouth. I would like you to have a chance of one reaction, please. Roll to die for me. Roll 2d20. And let me know what those 2d20 are. Your light and your dark.
Double 14s.
That's a critical. Explain to me how you get out of its mouth as this fire is erupting right towards Ross and Kit.
I use the thunder wave effect, or
Ooh, you're fucking lighting right out of its mouth.
I have
Thunder
a
and lightning.
staff of thunder and lightning. So
All right.
I'm gonna ride it like a broomstick using the thunder as my propulsion.
All right, so you see this fire erupting as you grab your staff and you spin around and slam it right down on his tongue, shocking and opening his mouth, forcing it open with a thunder-based wave. The fire erupts and hits you and pushes you out. You still take damage from the fire, and not the dragon's fire breath, but you do take half damage because of your advantage. So the original damage is going to be
Well, wait, would it hit me since I'm using thunder toward the fire?
you are pushing it away enough, but it's going to give you a quarter damage. You were originally taking half damage, but you're taking quarter damage instead. Originally, it was supposed to be 29 damage, but instead, it's going to be 7 damage. So you take 7 points of damage as it pushes you away in a percussion explosion. Like you're still getting away at the skin of your teeth, but you're still taking a little bit of a push. Yahoo! Oh shit! Like just right out there. Chris and Dom, I need both of you to do a Constitution save for me, please. You both have disadvantage on this because you don't even see it coming.
I got a 9.
9. Critical Role reference. They're fucking awesome. Love those guys. I'm playing D&D forever, but they inspired me to do it online. Don the Sage. You awake? You alive? Nope. Okay. Double 15s. Holy crap balls. Okay. Both of you. You up there, Dom?
Yeah, I rolled.
All right, you're back. Roll for me a dexterity save, please. I'll roll that one for Crom, and then double 15s for her. She gets out of it perfectly.
I rolled a 12 plus 9, 21.
Okay, you succeed. You take half damage. You take 16 points. Chris, did you succeed over 12?
No, I got a 9.
Never mind. You take 32 points of damage. Okay. It is back to the top. Chris, for Ross.
We should probably leave it on a to be continued there since it's so late already.
True. I'm just hyper right now. Unless you guys are fine for the final, because we literally would be one more episode, just one more.
No, I'm
turn,
going with
pretty
the to
much,
be
depending on-
continued.
All right. So, what do you guys all say and do before we end this on a to be continued? As Avner's going to be doing one more thing as his legendary action.
I spit out a goblet of blood as I get up, and I go, "Oh, this is quite a pickle we're in."
I need everybody here to roll a Constitution save with disadvantage, please.
"18."
Disadvantage. All right. You take the lowest. It goes for Dom and Devontae as well.
You said Constitution?
Yes. Constitution save, please.
12 plus 9, 21. If it wasn't with disadvantage, I would have had the nat 20.
13 plus 2, 15.
Everybody needed at least a 26. Even Chrome Tomb Crawl failed. She got a 25. A big shockwave of a roar happens of a weird purple cloud. It turns red. You see red lightning cracking all around. As Avner Cindercell does his final legendary reaction before you guys end your go on to a to be continued lightning wave. Everybody here gets knocked prone until next turn. And everybody takes 25 points of red lightning damage. No minuses, as it's a unique lightning. And that's not including the how many D10 I have to roll? 5. 32 on top of that. 25. Holy shit.
Jeez. I am in need of healing.
Everybody is fudged right now. Chrome, what is her point set after?
I am at 16 health points left.
At 37 for me. What are you at for health, Dark Trooper and Kit?
I'm at 131.
I'm at 93.
Okay, you guys are the most. You're okay. But me and Edward Knight, holy crap, we are messed up really bad. And the other minus I had to put in there too. Crap, I forgot to put that in there. Okay, 20 points of health. I have 20 and you have 16. We're right next to the dragon. One more hit from either of us for KO. So what's the last thing for Edward Knight before we end for you?
Last thing
And
I
then we're
did
gonna go-
before the lightning storm was I took a swig of my supreme healing potion. I had 3 of those, like down to 2.
I saved your life.
Yeah, because I was looking at a
Dom.
25. Literally. Yeah. That first, I would have been killed before the extra hit points came in.
All right. Kit, what's the last thing you say before we end this for you, before we finish this tomorrow?
All right, let's see. This won't be
Unless
the end.
Africa his ass,
Yeah.
which looks like it's happened.
Spitfire, you were once my friend, and now, if this means to stop the chaos of your betrayal, then so be it.
All right, Dark Trooper, what do you say before you end it? Or you already said
Yeah, I
yours?
already said mine.
All right, Chrome Tomb Crow. Shit. I don't know if we can make it. I only got a couple spells left. I hope it works. And on that note, we're going to leave it there until tomorrow night. We're rolling to die, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a big announcement tomorrow night for our episodes. We'll see you all there. Is there anything anybody wants to say before we end this tonight?
Good night, everybody. I probably will not. You probably will not see me tomorrow, but I will say this: please like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time. And join us tomorrow for our big announcement.
Dom of Sage, anything you want to say?
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and we look forward to see you guys tomorrow night at 9.
And DJ Thunderbase, any promotions?
Nothing at the moment.
And that note, remember, we are done with your bullshit. We're a crazy clown world out there. To you all, and to you all, a good night. Remember, this is a chaotic era odyssey. Hit it, DJ. It screams!